Testing, 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 testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Checking sound. Sound checks. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to go to Twitch to see if I can hear the sound, because that's always a good sign. If you can hear
You
the sound
still
on
sound
Twitch.
very tinny.
Who does? Who's sounding tinny?
You do,
Me.
Russell.
Okay. All right. Let's look into that. That that could be a problem. Let's see which my
What does it say on the door? Hunk isn't dead.
How about now? Check, check. Does that make a difference? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Can't read it? No.
Mm.
Check, 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 check.
1, 2, 3.
Can't read it? No. Hello, hello. Talk to the evening to you all. Hello, hello. Talk to the evening to you all. Hello, it says talk to the evening to you all. Dead. It says got the Yannock symbol on the wall.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm doing a sound check. Sorry.
You're doing a sound check? Okay.
Well, I'm trying to.
You're trying to? Excellent. I'm surprised Feral Artificer isn't here telling us how terrible our
Pretty
sound
sure
is.
the others
1, 2.
do.
Yep, that sounds all right. Okay, I'm good. You're good. Somebody will complain if there's a problem. You know, that's usually
Somebody is me. Why you sound like you should speak in a transatlantic voice.
In a transatlantic voice.
Hold on. No, I need to listen.
I'm going to talk in a transatlantic voice, and here today we've discovered something revolutionary.
That's perfect, honestly. It's be like that for the rest of the time.
We're about to discover that pigs actually do fly.
Really
Yes, pigs fly backwards. That's what we've discovered. Oh my god, here we are on Rollstream. If you're the third viewer, you win absolutely nothing, because we don't have anything to give away, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm Russell. This is Rollstream.
Loves and fang kisses.
Loves and fang kisses. We like those too. Okay, so we're in London. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, and these guys have just burned down a flat, as far as I recall. And they've left the flat.
We wouldn't say that we did.
You wouldn't say that you'd burned it down. No. I imagine you have a different perspective on that. What do you believe happened, Athena?
Freak accident.
It was a freak accident.
Yeah.
It was a freak accident that your sire turned you into a vampire and caused you to do all of these things to get to this point. That's where the freak accident was. The freak accident was Cain. But, you know, how far back do you want to go? It's fine. All right, so you're outside this building and it's on fire. You've moved far enough away from it that you're not suffering from Rorschach at this point. The sound of gunfire is still ringing in your ears as the black van has torn off, slamming the door as it goes. Boom! And then squeal as it hits the corner. And there's the smell of rubber and cordite and even blood in the air at this point. And now there's smoke coming from the house behind you as well, up those stairs inside from where you just literally just murdered somebody, I believe, you know, from behind, not really expecting it. Never mind that they were in a GIMP costume and they were doing bad things, but that's not the point. So the three of you, how far away from each other are you? Do you want to describe where you are, Charlie?
Okay, sure. So Athena is, she was on the road, well, just outside the, maybe not outside the apartment. We've just been fired at, so we were hiding behind cover.
You were in the alley.
In the alley, sure.
Right.
There was also a woman that Athena dragged out with her. So, a part of her is thinking maybe I should have left her in the building. The other part is thinking we could use her to get information.
Did she have a name?
None was provided.
Yeah.
None that was provided. Okay. So if I go back and watch the stream next week and discover that there was a name, I can take.
It was a name.
There was a name?
Was there?
Yeah, I remember. Is I pretended to be an Amazon driver to look at the package.
Right. It was like Elsa or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's say it was Elsa. That's her name now. Her name's Elsa. If she had another name, it was a nickname. She doesn't use it anymore. as of the moment of her severe trauma, instigated by
The
you.
name that you used back in Westchester.
On the corner.
Under the lamp.
Under the lamp. Okay.
A lady of the night.
Ah, good plan there, Charlie.
From now on, that's what I'm doing.
That's a great idea.
It's easier to read the chat back than it is to read to watch an entire thing to get a name.
Yeah,
So
right. That's a great idea. Drew. Okay, cool. So, Jesse,
that's
where are
where she
you?
is.
I was pressed up against the lower part of the stoop, because
Right.
you said it was a second story building.
Yep.
So as we exited, I would have run down to the right-hand side of the stoop furthest from the street. And I was
Okay.
holding up the corner just as the SUV kind of pulled up and laid waste. But in also doing so, my favorite fucking long coat got blowed up.
Oh no. Okay, that's sad. And
Tears of red.
Dr. Soto, where are you currently?
I don't know.
You tell me. Paint a picture.
We was walking and talking last time we was playing.
So you had left this location.
I think
When were
we
you?
were just walking from it.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
we was walking from it, so
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've figured that out. Excellent. So you guys, the van disappears, and you guys have started walking out of there after a few moments of shock, I suppose.
The thing is, we've still got the school.
Right. And okay. So how are you carrying her, moving her, maneuvering her? Is she conscious?
No, she was made unconscious by one of these two somehow.
Right.
Can't really remember. Probably.
Right.
Well, think I'll just carry her. I'll try carry her.
Over your shoulder,
Hmm.
a fireman's lift sort of situation.
Well,
Okay.
if I have her like this, it's more likely that I'm able to see her, wake up. If she's on my back, that could be problematic for me. Not that she can really choke me out or anything.
Right.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Okay. Well, there are a few people on their phones making phone calls, and
Yeah, I'm definitely
um,
going to be hiding because I've got blood coming all the way down here as well. So,
so when you say hiding, you mean like what?
while it's nighttime, I will use the shadows. I can't obfuscate or anything.
Okay.
So if I see people go past,
So you want to make a Dex and Stealth check
yeah. And I think we'll be trying to find a car to
to
take.
Jack.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the other two, oh well, you might as well all make perception alertness checks.
Okay, first one's gonna be Dixon Stealth. So one success. Okay, great.
-1. I forgot to put my glasses on.
Oh, and two successes for my perception.
Two successes for perception.
No
Right.
successes for me.
None at all. What'd
Damn,
you
we
say?
rolled horrible.
Soda, what'd you say you got?
-1.
-1. Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah, I need to put my glasses.
Yeah, I guess so. So that leaves Charlie.
Yeah.
And that was your perception.
First one is Dixon Stealth. Second one was perception with two successes.
Okay. How did the Dex and Stealth go?
One success.
One success. Okay. I think there's a couple of people wandering up and down the road at this point, and there's a couple that have got a kid in a wheelchair or in a pushchair, I should say. And this kid looks up and sees you, Charlie, and her face just drops, and she starts crying as the pushchair goes past where you are hiding in the stoop of one of the buildings, out from the rain, and you just see this kid's face freaking out as they go past. Anyway, where are you going from here?
I'd like to find a car, probably down one of these alleyways that we can take.
All right. So with your two successes, I think you find a car. You need to make a Dex and fucking carjacking check.
Larceny?
Larceny, yeah.
Okay.
What is larceny in the old sheets?
Um,
I'm just gonna be adding 2 dice. Yeah, I'll do drive because it's the same.
right, okay.
Um,
Larceny is like stealing shit, subterfuge, security, combination of those
6.
things. Criminal activities.
All
6 successes. Okay, you start that motherfucking car.
right.
It happens to be a car that you have started many a time before, and so you happen to know exactly where everything is.
Okay.
So, yeah, you guys break into this car, you get in the car, and you drive off. Where are you going? It starts raining.
All right. So if one of you could keep an eye on that old woman. Look, I don't know about you, but I think we should go back to base.
Could we just pause for a moment and just think about what we just fucking saw?
You can. I can't
Of
afford to.
course. Because if I saw what I'm taking I saw, then we're in for a fucking world of hurting then.
Probably.
And Soto didn't really have much to say about it, the fact anyway, other than naming the beast.
I did tell you, the ghoul came from a. What's the name of the vampire again? Sorry.
Zamitzi?
Simpsy? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say that word.
You
Venezia?
could say Zim.
Zem.
If you say Zim, I think we'll understand.
I mean,
Them.
break it down. Zim, it's C.
Oh, it starts with a Z?
Yeah,
That was a V.
Easy.
TZ.
TZ.
TZ?
TZ, sorry.
Yeah.
TZ, but it sounds
Yeah,
like
well,
it sounds like
Yes.
Z. Z. So it's
Zamitzi.
that's it, exactly.
Vampire.
Yeah, perfect. As far as I'm aware, I could be wrong. So
yeah, that's good enough.
good enough for us, all right?
And that's exactly what I'm fucking talking about then. You knew exactly what it was.
It's not my first time tasting blood from one.
Wasn't your first time, but it wasn't something you were too concerned about then. Sitting up cross-legged atop the fucking stairs, reading your goddamn book. Or fucking off downstairs.
I didn't want to get in the way.
Kinda take the Beretta that I had actually pressed up against your throat at one point in time, spin off the suppressor and put it back in the inside of my, well, don't have a coat anymore, so I have to hide it under my belt. Hey, take the suppressor and then put it in my pocket because it's just too big to hide under my belt.
Right. Do you
And
wanna
it would
make
look
a
weird
Dex
putting
and
it
stealth
anywhere
check?
else.
Is it
Dex
that
and
important?
stealth.
Could be. You never know.
Could
Hey,
be, could
Feral
be.
Artificer, you made it. How's the sound, Feral? I'm curious. We
Dexterity
did
and
some
stealth.
checks, but we couldn't be absolutely sure without your technical
Two.
expertise.
2 successes.
2 successes, okay. So you was remarkably well hidden. I guess you've got a shirt that covers it.
I'll have to untuck it and all that bullshit, but yeah.
Yeah.
Athena's quite quiet, but then at some point she'll pipe up. Look, I'm so sorry, guys. I take the blame for this one. Don't blame Caden.
He
Really,
set this into a fucking shit heap.
he didn't know. There's no way he could have known, surely. It seems to be a thing with him. He doesn't know the entire information. It's up to us to get that. It's what we should have done. It's what I should have asked you to do. But I know that you guys don't trust me, and that's fine. But next time I'm going to do better. I'm going to go over this entire thing. It's just I've been off my game recently.
You mean like gathering intelligence then is what you're thinking then? Doing the right fucking thing. Thing that he
Yes.
should have been doing before we jumped into it. if we're getting into Sabat territory, you think we don't need to have an intelligence network?
We don't have
fucking
the
do.
resources for that yet.
Resources.
We are
know.
those people that do the intel.
We know of an intelligence network. We're just not using it. The Nosferatu.
Talk to him
So
about that.
he's just looking away.
You know,
Jackass.
it's very hard for us to trust the cam.
To people that I talked to many years ago, even just recently, while they are camera, it's not like they don't have the same sort of sensibilities. They don't have the same sort of hang-ups. I see would approach them. I give them a chance.
What, the cam?
No, not the fucking camera.
The
The
NOS?
Nosferatu.
Yeah. Honestly, I am so sick and tired of waking up every night and coming up, getting another enemy against us. We've got to stop this. So
And
yeah,
gather some fucking intelligence.
I think we should. But we need to have a chat with Caden. It's up to him, really. Anyway, this has been one hell of a night, so if you don't mind, I start to play with the radio settings. What comes up immediately? Is this guy cool? When I first turn on the radio, what's it gonna play?
These boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do.
This is a rando car that you've gotten into, and
Yeah.
I don't know what the music is when you turn on the radio. Let me think about that. It is Alice Cooper, Poison.
Okay, I turn
From
that
the
up.
80s.
That's good.
What about Feed My Friends?
You're cruel device, your blood like ice. One look could kill my pain, your thrill. I wanna hold you, but I better not touch. Sorry.
Okay then.
It's good. Well, I guess the entire car is going to be just fucking rocking out to some Alice Cooper then.
Right, unless you turn it off, of course, which you're very welcome to do.
No, I mean I pick it up and I start fucking karaokeing along with it. It's
Nice.
good. It's cathartic.
Fuck yeah.
It's either that or I'm just going to be yelling at people in the car all the fucking trip. So.
I think I'll join along as well.
Where are you going?
We are going back to the base.
The base.
Yeah.
This is the new base, yeah? Of course
Yeah.
it is. Okay. All right.
Keep an eye on if to see if anyone's following us though. I don't want any Sabat on no tail.
You don't want any Sabat on your tail. Oh. Okay.
Ain't interested.
Fucking hell. Damn. Okay, so you better make a perception alertness check.
Okay.
Everybody, or just
Kung Fu fighting?
If you're looking, probably. Nope, can't see shit. I crashed now. No.
You crash.
No. It's fine. I just got 0 successes.
All right, you're too busy driving, I guess.
I'm singing along.
Yeah, and there's.
I can't see isn't the loud ass music.
Is anyone else making a perception alertness check? Or do
Yes.
they want to?
Yeah. Oh,
I rolled 3.
You rolled 3.
You're welcome.
Okay,
carrying us.
Jesse, you
Shoulders
see.
getting sore.
Jesse, you see 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3 different posters for the new Batman film.
Nice. Gonna have to go see that film.
What film?
Batman. Bye, Batman.
There's images of him lurking all over Gotham City on massive posters on walls. Yeah.
I'll go if you want someone to go with.
Sure, I didn't even realize you were into that shit.
No, never seen a Batman film in my life. I say lying.
Right. You get back to the
Sense bullshit. No.
you get back to the estate.
Okay. Then
Ezra's buzzing around.
I'll carry the old woman up.
Oh, look, what have you got there? That looks like an old woman.
Yeah, you know, woman.
What are you doing with an old woman, Athena? That's a bit
Well,
strange, don't you think?
she was found in a.
Are you collecting them? He looks over his shoulder to see
It
whether
seems like I
they're
am.
cool.
But no, she's not mine. She is someone that
So why are you carrying her then?
you gotta listen to me, okay?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Right. She is a woman that we
People do
found
say I
in
talk
a.
too much.
I just walked past this.
As a note, while they have gone up, I'm going back to the car, or haven't left the car.
Mhm.
I'm taking the license plate off the car, and I'm going to beat the shit out of the VIN number.
Uh-huh. Okay. Nice.
But what number?
The vehicle
VIN.
inspection
The VIN.
number, I think it is.
Vehicle identification number is
Oh,
one of the ways that they can actually find a vehicle when they don't have plates.
It's on the chassis.
Yes.
Oh,
You could
wow.
get right in there and shave it off if you're really, really hardcore.
I just beat it up enough so that somebody would really have to inspect it, but as a passing glance, you're like, oh, I don't know what the fuck that VIN number is.
Right, you've taken it from obvious to basically where it would be a.
I have obfuscated the number.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's obfuscated. Very good.
And now
Nope,
I can't
you're
hear
quiet.
you.
Say
Oh,
what?
now we can.
There you go.
What happened?
Soto, what are you doing while this is all going
Uh, he's just chilling.
Super chilling.
on? Super chill.
Where's he chilling?
Somewhere in the front.
Somewhere in the building, in the
And
headquarters. Okay. Very good.
Like in the living room?
wherever there's a seat. And he's reading the law book that he was reading before.
Okay.
Oh.
I see. All right. Ezra comes into your room, Dr. Soto. Hello, Doctor. How are you doing?
I tell him to, hey, can you tell me what that says right behind you?
He looks over his shoulder.
Yeah, I obfuscate as soon as he does that.
He turns back. What the bloody hell happened then? Fuck. I
He's
guess
in
he
the
obfuscated.
Malkavian. He could try.
He could try.
He
Well,
might have enough points.
what's your level of obfuscate, Dr. Soto? 3, isn't it?
3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't have enough
Yeah.
space to see. Well, damn. Oh well, I guess I'm not going to be talking to Dr. Soto anytime soon. Oh well. Well, then there endeth that scene. All right, Charlie, what are you doing?
Okay, so I take the old woman to the room that we had Tommy in originally.
Okay. Yep.
And I just put her on a bed somewhere. Like
All
sit
right.
her up with like a glass of water.
I'm imagining quite a big open plan apartment type space.
I don't know. I don't remember where we put him. I thought it was just going to be like
it wasn't ever really described very deep in much detail, except that there were stairs that went down into the room.
Yeah.
I'm
thinking a room that we've made sure that a person can't leave without us knowing.
Yeah, that makes sense. So there's cameras, there's locks, there's people watching.
Yeah. Okay, and then
There's a thug at the door.
Oh, nice. Hello, thug.
My name's Ramon.
Oh, sorry.
Thug. People just don't seem to be able to differentiate between what I do and who I am. You see, there is a difference, and I am Ramon, and I'm not the same as my occupation. Okay, so just want to clear that up.
Okay, Ramon. All good. I'll keep that in mind.
Great, great. Because I have a life outside of this. You don't think I just want to spend my whole life thugging, do you?
I don't know you at all.
I mean, there is the whole thug life thing, you know, and that's a thing. But you know, I've got goals, aspirations.
Hmm.
By
At
the
a
way,
game.
is she heavy? Do you need a hand?
Oh no, I'm fine. At a game, Avery says you're quiet.
I'm quiet.
But yeah,
Why the fuck am I quiet? Oh,
it's
I know
probably
now.
because of the
It's
transatlantic
it's because
accent.
of yeah, it's probably. Let's see. Zoom. Zoom, 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 my dear
Wow,
friend Zoom.
you
Holy shit,
sound
you
so
just,
much better.
Yes, yes,
Whoa.
I'm not
my
having
dear
to
friend
strain
Zoom.
my ears.
Yeah.
Sorry
Excellent.
about that. Probably lucky though, because I was singing earlier and that would have been horrendous.
That would have
No,
been
no, you
loud
actually have a
as
not a
fuck.
bad singing voice, so you know.
Oh, thanks. All right.
Anyway,
So, yeah. So there you go. Is she heavy? You say
uh,
she's
th-
not. You
no,
got
she's
it.
not heavy. Don't worry, I've got
All right.
her. Okay.
So, okay,
Thank
fine.
you.
He goes back to reading his magazine.
I've got blood like all the way down my front. Um, anyway.
Right. Okay. Um,
Sure.
in fact, okay, if you've got blood all over you, he gets up, goes over to the sink and gets some wet cloths and damp cloths and towels and paper towels, whatever.
Oh, well,
These useful?
thank you. That's really kind of you. I am going to go have a shower though. I feel gross.
Right, got you.
Mm.
You do that then.
Yeah.
Do you want me to keep an eye on her or something?
Yes, please. She
Got
is
you.
not to leave, if you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
Does it
if
have a
you,
name?
I don't know. Didn't catch one. She was unconscious when I got to her. So
Right. Okay.
cool.
Fine.
Thank you. All right. Good man.
Ramon. Very good. So what do you
Let's
do
trot
now?
off. I'm gonna go have a shower,
Okay, so
change my
Jesse.
clothes.
Jesse.
I'll be coming in to the headquarters after doing deed on the car. Got the license plates in my hand.
Hmm.
Not gonna leave them just laying about, and I'll go up to my room, and unless I run into somebody along the way, and I'll just toss the license plates off into a corner and look
Okay.
to see if I've got any of that Glenfiddich left.
So while you're looking around, can you make a perception alertness check, please?
I can.
How's the sound now, Avery? Hopefully that makes a difference.
He still says still a little quiet.
Still a little quiet on your end. Oh, maybe I can get closer to the mic. I don't know. Anyway, what was that perception check?
2.
2 successes. You notice some while you're doing your things. You notice there's somebody sitting in an armchair in your room. You didn't notice them when you came into the room. You didn't notice them for the first 5 minutes that you were there.
I will go and continue to not notice this individual, and I will keep looking for my bottle of
Okay.
Glenfiddich.
Presumably you eventually find it unless you actually want to make a check.
No. I'll take the time that's required to find it.
Hmm.
Then I'll settle onto the crate instead of the armchair, obviously, because there's a person occupying the armchair, and I will sit in front of them with my bottle.
Sounds reasonable. So you sit down in front of them. All right.
Do I recognize them?
You do. It's Soren from the Furies. He's a Nosferatu, which I think you already know, but just to remind you and or the audience if they're new.
I spin the cap open. One of the snap spins pops off. Are you up for a bit of a sniff?
Oh, I'll have a sniff if that's well with you, but not something that I would imbibe personally. What
know,
happened at the safe house you went to
Yeah.
investigate? I haven't heard anything.
it was a right bloody cock up is what it was.
What do you mean?
Yeah. All there was at the top of the fucking stairs was some old lady. So getting past her wasn't an issue. But what we found down in the basement was not something I really anticipated.
We warned
It
you.
was,
It was a
yeah.
Sabbat operation, didn't we?
Yeah. But you didn't say that there were going to be Zemitzi, and I can't remember the name of the war machines.
Vozd?
Wurst, yes. A fucking breeding ground.
Well, we didn't know that either. But we did know that there were members of the gang that is associated with the Sabbat that had been seen going to and from that location. We sent you to find out more. Well, you did that. So I suppose
Found out
that's a
more, yes.
success. But now I suppose we're in a situation because they will now be well aware that this has been done. We've probably lost ground.
When it comes down to intelligence networking, it's one thing that definitely needs to be fucking addressed. I'm not a
Yeah,
scout.
well, that's true. And I do work for your illustrious leader, Athena, and I'm at her beck and call, so to speak. But on the other hand, you also have a Nosferatu among you, don't you?
Dude, but he's a useless shite.
Well, you'll have to bring that up with him, I'm afraid.
Well, I
Perhaps
have.
you have.
It's come to fists.
I see. Perhaps you should remind him that his sire and his clan have put him in this particular coterie in order to achieve results.
So now that we've pretty much cocked this last op up, what's next?
Oh, I
We
think
do have a prisoner, if you haven't
there's
already
still.
known.
I don't know too much about your prisoner, but there are other and new opportunities that have perhaps not yet arisen. You see, um, do you know much about Dr. Soto?
Other than he's a right shite, no.
Huh. Well, as I can understand your perspective, he was very wealthy before he was embraced. He certainly has this mind like a steel trap, always working on something. But yes, you see, the thing with Dr. Soto is he has a kind of, well, a gift that among certain clans, Cambrier tend to find might be useful to them. It's I'm not sure who was supposed to tell you this, so I might just go out on a limb and take the liberty. You see, I think that there is a certain dysfunction occurring at present due to the lack of knowledge that has been passed around among the hierarchy. Everyone's just being too careful. Do you know what I mean?
Do you mean the fact that everybody's beating around the fucking bush and nobody's telling anybody anything?
Yes, that seems to be the problem, isn't it? That's the feeling I have too. So, yes, I think I'll just come out and tell you then. Dr. Soto has the ability to, well, he can use the Zamiti discipline, vicissitude, vicissitude, whatever the fuck. Yep.
At some point in time, what I've actually drawn a line between point A and point B, and just through just basic intuition and experience with it, kind of already suspected it.
He did your
Because he did
chin.
your face, yeah.
But
Yeah.
but the point being is I didn't actually draw a line at that point in time.
Mhm.
I didn't know what disciplines he was. I didn't know him from fucking Kane at that point in time, right? So you could have been
It
doing
could
some
have been
sort of
some,
obfuscation on me, like
right,
whatever,
it might have been some other discipline, it might not have been.
Yeah.
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 Got you. Yeah, that makes sense.
So now that we're actually drawing the line, and fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Now, before
He's
you get angry with him,
just like fucking Ireland, isn't it?
I imagine it is just like Ireland. I don't know why, but I'm sure it is. In any case, Dr. Soto's value lies in his ability to create misinformation, if you understand my purpose.
I understand what you're saying, yeah.
He can build honey traps.
I'm fucking liking this. And I don't have to like it.
You don't have to like it, I'm afraid. None of us do. I'll be honest with you, none of us are very excited about the prospect. Of course, it's a very dangerous procedure. From what I can tell, it requires the usage of a number of mortals, and they need to be alive. What one does to them is liable to cause some deep fragmentation within the beast. It could be a case of, well, such a loss of humanity may cause a wight arising within the doctor, I suppose, is the concern.
So how long are you gonna let it continue then? Do we even have any sort of contingency, any leash, anything to control him if he goes off bloody reservation? Because you know it's gonna happen.
Well, you see, that's why I'm telling you. You're the leash.
Well, just because I have experience.
Just because. And
You're
yours
right,
is.
shite, you know that. It's fucking.
You can't blame me, I'm just the messenger. You really shouldn't blame me. I suppose you can if you wish. It doesn't bother me. I'll be your scapegoat.
You're the person in front of me right now, and I'm venting my frustrations.
Well, that's perfectly understandable. Vent
I take a
away.
huge shot of the Glenfiddich. I'd probably just polish the fucking thing off and throw the glass into the fucking corner.
Vent away, my mon frere. He says you can tell me anything you want.
Sure, I could tell you,
I
but it's not
love
nothing
it.
about.
They tell me I'm a very good listener.
At the moment, it's not about listening. And you've given me much more information that I've received ever since I fucking moved in here. But we still don't have a purpose in what you're saying, what setting up honey traps. Actually, flesh working. And having him do the flesh working and you putting me on a bloody leash, or me as the leash. I just fucking just kill him.
It has not been ordained, mon frere. There must be a
Not
reason.
yet.
Reasons among reasons. You see, I think that despite whatever powers Dr. Soto possesses or does not possess, whatever abilities he has and however they may be used, I think despite all of that, merely the thought of it is enough to evoke all manner of passions amongst the Camarille's hierarchy, harpies, primogen, etc. And so the very thought of his existence warrants that he has some level of status among them, in so much as he is a perceived tool.
If a harpy, even a fucking whisper out of this, and it reaches all through the camera,
You wouldn't
the
want that, no.
prince
No.
is going to be fucking dropping a holy hell on us. On everything.
Well, that's of course assuming that the prince is not behind all of this, but yes. I doubt
I
it.
don't know him. I don't know him personally. I don't know his politics.
I believe it was Durga that discovered the powers at hand.
Durga let him live.
Durga embraced him.
He did what?
Well, yes, he's his sire, of course. He took him to Brutus. Well, he took word of him to Brutus. Brutus already owed him a child, you see. So when he had the opportunity, he took it.
No wonder they're so fucking cagey when I was talking to him.
Cagey about what?
When I was asking them about Soto, they were so cagey about it.
Oh, well, I might have stepped in it then.
Well, thank you. Just confirms some of my suspicions then. But the fact that Derek did it, even he knew, or because of it,
Well, I probably should retract everything I've said, really, at this point.
can't really like, but
Certainly you
it's not
didn't hear
that.
anything from me.
We can agree upon that.
Good, good. I'm glad. That's important, for trust going forward.
You can trust me.
Well, I do.
And I know that I haven't earned it, but yeah, my word.
I know about your benefactor.
Well, then you definitely have.
Yes. Thus we trust each other, given that.
Yeah,
I should leave you be. Do enjoy your Glenfiddich.
it's done. Doesn't do much.
Don't imagine it does. Not sure why you do it, really. It's disgusting, but that's... Who am I to say? I'm a Nosferatu.
I do it because it reminds me. It reminds me that I was once human. And it reminds me that humans are just as fucking frail as we are.
Ah, yes. That's true. The bottom's up. He disappears. You hear the door close.
And I trash my room.
You trash your room. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Much
Short of setting it on
trashing.
fire.
Much trashing of the room is had.
Yeah.
Athena, you finished your shower. Dr. Soto, I don't know what you're doing.
Oh,
Reading
I'm
a
in
book.
the shower too, and obfuscate. Let me stop. No, I can't have invisible powers. I don't know why.
This is the reason why I need
Specs.
yeah.
He's not in there. So at the start, I had a little plan, like I always do.
Mhm.
On websites, you can make realistic pictures of people that don't exist. I think
Yep.
you heard of.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I make one of those,
Mhm.
a person, a female.
All
I
right.
name her Finn Harper.
Finn Harper.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna call Dorga.
All right. Dr. Soto, you call me at this hour. What is it that I can do for you?
I need to put a bounty on someone.
A bounty?
Mm-hmm.
Unusual.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
I need somebody to find this person.
Oh,
Hmm.
for what reason?
Do you really need that information?
I need all information, Dr. Soto. You know what I am.
It's a $5 million reward to whoever finds this person.
Are you playing a game?
I am playing a game.
I see. Well, and who do you want playing your game?
Whoever can find the person, they get the reward.
I see. So you're going to put them somewhere. Hold the line a second.
Don't sneeze. Don't sneeze. Oh, you're gonna yawn. Okay.
If I could sneeze, I would sneeze.
Could sneeze, you would sneeze.
Yeah, I fucking love sneezing.
All right. I love sneezing. Who
Yeah.
loves sneezing?
Yeah, that's the
Well,
first person.
it's the closest thing you'll get to an orgasm without actually having one. So
I don't.
I love
Okay.
it.
no, it's true. Look it up.
That's too much information.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
also the closest you'll actually come to a heart attack without actually having one.
Wow. What
Which
about
is
an
one of the reasons
orgasm? Is an orgasm closer to having a heart attack?
it has the same sort of palpitary effects, but when you sneeze, your heart actually stops for a millisecond.
Wow. That's
Yep.
scary.
Which is one of the reasons why they say bless you or gesundheit, which basically means bless you in German. So
Right. It's like, well done, you didn't die.
exactly.
Hurrah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Dr.
Useless
Soto,
information for everybody.
Dr. Soto, we're on the phone. So, you have a person you want others to look for,
Yep.
and you have a 5 million. Did you say pounds or dollars?
Pounds, I meant. I'm sorry. Chicago, I mean.
Well, you can get the boy out of Chicago, but can you get the Chicago out of the boy? Who knows? Well, 5 million pounds is quite a lot of money for finding someone. What if I found them? Would you give me the 5 million pounds?
You could try. I'm looking for the best of the best, so only the best can find this person.
I see. What a strange, strange boy. Very well, Dr. Soto. Who do you want to tell?
Oh, everybody.
You want to disseminate this everywhere. I
Yep.
see. How does this align with the objectives of Clan Nosferatu?
Whoever finds this person is very good at their job. I would love to meet this person.
I see. I'm curious to see how that aligns with Brutus's vision of Clan Nosferatu and his leadership.
Just want, if this person could do the job, he's very impressive. We
So
would need
this
him.
is a sort of recruitment drive then.
Yep. In a
I
way.
see. I'll try and pitch it to him like that. We'll see what happens. Very good. Well, I look forward to your competition then. And I shall look forward to the results.
Alright. Click.
Click. Charlie?
Okay, after getting changed again, I'll go back downstairs, and try and find Vane and
Right.
and
Hello, Ticking Time Bob Gaming. Yes, I can say that.
but yeah, I'm gonna try and find Vane and Ezra,
Vane
sort of
and
call them
Ezra.
together. Yeah.
All right, yeah, you can do that. Yeah. So, what is it, Athena? What do you want us for?
All right. So earlier, we had an issue.
Oh, yes.
We went to the place that Caden sent us to.
Yes.
None of us that went there had the ability to see if a person is a vampire or not. We couldn't tell.
Well, that's not very smart, is it? Probably
No, it's
should have
not
thought
very
about
smart.
that.
Thinking about it now, I'll get Vane with a little bit of disgust, because I asked him last night to teach me, but he did not teach me. Sorry, and I think it was earlier in the night. But anyway, one of you will be joining us next time we go on these things.
All right. Well, that's to be expected. I mean, that's how we used to do it, isn't it? It used to
Yeah.
be just the four of us.
Yeah, those are good times. But
Now you've got all these new friends. I suppose you don't really need us anymore.
are you kidding me? That's what I'm talking to you about. But also, I will always need you, Ezra. Always. Always.
Oh, you're so kind, Athena.
Both of you are wonderful. Mm. And
All right. Yep. I can hear you.
okay.
Is that a Cthulhu in the background there?
It is. I think it is.
But yeah, so we're going to need one of you to join us, as I was saying.
So, do you want me or do you want him?
Well, it's going to be either of you, and that depends on what the next task is.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I don't really like field missions. That's the thing is I really do prefer the sorts of missions where you don't go anywhere. The sorts of
Yeah.
missions where you're in a lab, preferably, possibly with a computer, um, maybe a kitchen, a sofa, TV in the background, that kind of. I like doing missions like that.
Okay,
Yes,
all right. I'll keep that in mind. What about you? What about you, Vane?
I suppose I can do whatever you need.
Okay.
You know, Danger's my middle name. If Ezra here's too pussy to do it, I suppose I could come along.
Well,
I didn't actually say that. It's just I just prefer not to be putting myself in needless danger if it's not necessary. And if you want to do that, well, that's between you and your God, isn't it?
I, yeah. Okay. So what what I was trying to say is we were really missing that thing. We were missing all specs. We needed it last
Right.
night.
So you need all specs in your group. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Mm.
Okay.
And
So I'll come along.
I'd say if a either presence or dominate, because I don't know if the others have it. I don't think so. And I know I could probably do presence. That's a Bruges thing, but
Out of game, didn't was it Vane that dominated the cop at the door at the warehouse with the truck?
I know that was Isra.
That was Ezra. Okay, so Ezra does have dominate.
Yeah.
Okay, good to remember that. That's right, because he's a Malkavian, right?
Mm.
Of course.
So
Okay.
yeah. Just to let you know that this is a thing, okay? I don't want to go into it too much longer. Had
Have
a
you
hard
got?
night.
Is there a job coming up?
I don't know yet. I don't
Okay.
know. Maybe, yeah. I'll let you know in time. Okay. So go about doing what it is that you want to do,
By
and
the
I'll
way, I
let.
think Caden wants to see you lot soon.
Sure, he does. We
Probably
did
want some sort of report, I expect.
we did mess this up quite a bit.
Right. Well, we'll guess. Shall I come along for that?
No, 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 no. You stay here. You went there.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah.
All right. Cool. So you have this conversation, and you are basically pulled together to speak to Caden at some point. I don't know if you want to do anything between now and then.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll knock on Kincaid's door, and then I'll try and find Soto wherever he is.
Kincaid.
At what point in time does she actually arrive? Pre,
Uh,
during, or post room destruction?
I'm thinking post.
Post probably. Yeah.
Okay. I'll answer the door and completely fucking disheveled. His vest is top button is broken. His shirt's completely untucked. He only opens it a fucking crack.
He is a vision of stability.
Yeah. What?
Are you okay? I know what we went through. It's not great.
Am I okay? What's a fucking crack is what I'd say. No, I'm not okay. And
Uh,
it has nothing to do with the mission. Not a fucking thing.
can I come
I
in?
open the door. I just open the door.
Oh.
And you'll see the entire room is just like a tornado just hit it.
What happened here?
had a party of one.
I'll come inside and I'll just start picking things up. Wow, you really did a number on this jacket here.
It's whatever. It's fucking fine. I can buy another one.
Yeah.
I go throw myself back onto the chair that the Nazi was in. I just kind of do the whole kind of flop.
Well, so if it's not the events of this night that's got you down, what is it?
It's the spring in that chair sticking in your ass.
Fuck it. Grab the chair. Fucking throw it.
Bang, 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 bang. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Rattle. Stop. Oh my god, Macabre Derek rated us with party of 12. Oh my god, thank you, Macabre Derek. That is freaking awesome. Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching. Please continue. The
I
chair.
seriously don't think this is the perfect fucking place for us to actually be discussing this at all. Not here. Not now.
I don't know what it is to discuss. So where could it possibly be if not here?
Later.
Okay. Well,
I had just fuck up button. Fuck up. Rip off the fucking vest. Throw the vest.
you're going
I
to
need some new
burn through your
clothes.
clothes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you do. Me too, to be
I got a
honest.
shirt, a tie, and my trousers. That's it.
All right. Well,
Uh,
Kincaid's. You are Kincaid. My apologies. Caden's gonna want to chat to us about what happened tonight. Are you going to be okay?
Wants to see us now.
I'll pick up something else. Whatever it might be. It might be a crate full of something. I don't know. Pick up
Bottles.
the empty bottles. Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Empty crisp wrappers and it's just don't fuck it. It's fine. It's fine. I'll come back and I'll fucking clean it and it's fine. Let's just go.
You've got
Thank you, Raven Star.
you've got you know, hot blood like I do.
Told you what I am.
Yeah, I know. You're not one of us. But you could be with what you've done here.
This was just me dealing with shit. It's cathartic. Breaking shit. I do like breaking shit.
I also like breaking shit. Yeah, so we could always get Gladys to give us some of her experimental weapons and try them out.
Experimental weapons. You've been holding out on me.
No, it's just we moved here just recently, right? So I didn't know when it would come up.
You're talking like firearms, not just the fact
Bit
that
of
she's got some
everything.
phony muffins.
She made this really, really fun slingshot that shot out razor blades. That was fun. Anyway,
Is this the same woman that made the cupcakes?
oh, I think the woman that you're talking about is Ezra. And and he's not a woman.
No, there was I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, you're probably right. I can't remember. I don't really pay much attention to their cooking. You know, I can't eat it, so anyway, let's go find Soto, okay? And we'll go and have a chat with Caden.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's go find Soto.
Okay. All right then. Yeah, I really wish I could scrub my mind right now.
Okay. So Jesse, you're armed up The wazoo, I take it then. Okay. Silencer, pistol, and it's
What?
holstered at
Just
the back.
recheck my magazine to make sure, yeah, full, good.
I take it you're wearing new clothes now.
Oh no, I'm still wearing the same shit I came in with. Disheveled trousers, half fucking spun shirt, the vest is down on the floor. I basically look like a fucking homeless person right now.
Okay. All right. So cool. All right. So you guys go and knock on Dr. Soto's door then. Dr. Soto, there's a knock at your door.
I wasn't in the room. I think I was in the living room
Oh,
area.
you're in the living room? Oh,
We
well,
have no idea where he is because he's
they
obfuscated.
they come and knock at whatever door you're at.
Soto!
Unless you're fully obfuscated.
I just hear them calling out for me,
Yeah.
and I get up. Yes, I'm here.
Hello, Soto. But how are you doing? Are you injured?
Feeling pretty good.
Okay, good.
Do you want to be? I'm just kidding with you, man.
Was he though?
Was that? I'm just thinking if that was a such thing or a threatening thing. It's either one with him.
Soto, do
In
you
my
want
head.
to, Dr. Soto? Would you like to make a perception and empathy check?
Sure, I never did that, I guess.
And
Do I even have that?
you should do. Jesse, do you want to make a deception check of some sort if you want to, or you just want to
I
let
mean,
me
I have a
read it?
0, so
You have zero.
this is-
You don't have perception.
huh?
I can
No,
do
I rolled a
a
0.
Oh, you rolled a zero.
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind. Okay, that's fine. You don't learn nothing.
Yep.
Don't learn nothing. Okay, how do?
I'll just take my one success then.
Okay, just take that success. Just take that success. All right, you're pretty confident about that. So you guys go into the room and you find, well, Dr. Soto finds you by the sounds of it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go and have a chat to Caden. Are you okay with that? We just need to, I guess, debrief him.
Sure.
Debrief him. We're gonna be pulling his trousers down.
I swear to God, I knew that was going to fucking come up. Stop it. No, no. Let's just go. Put down your book. You can come back to it. Okay? All right. Athena just wanders off. Expects everyone to follow her.
Right. Do
Is that a
they?
good fucking book, man?
Oh, he's not with me. My fault.
No.
Yeah, pretty good. I'm trying to learn about law.
Mm.
Right.
What's so intriguing about learning about law? Like now? This fucking moment.
I love to learn something new.
Seems to me you could be learning something a little bit better that would actually help us, support us in our endeavors other than fucking law. Because law, what does it actually do for us, kindred? Now. Hmm? It's
Hey,
mortal
if
law.
you get arrested, maybe I could be your lawyer.
Oh yeah, I'd love to have you, Laura, man. Yeah, yeah. Fuck off. Let's go.
Right, so you guys go marching up to Kincaid's office.
Caden.
Yeah, Kincaid's office.
Sorry. Fuck you. Caden. I was looking at what Feral Artificer said there. Easy there, Kincaid. And it put it in my head. I'm easily susceptible. I would suck against Dominate, actually. Willpower's like 3, I think. Anyway. Caden, right. So you get to Caden's office. He looks up as you come in. There you are.
Yeah, here we are again. You're going to hold me out again? Or can we have a chat about this, what we've been up to tonight?
So what have you been up to tonight? I haven't had a report yet.
Right, so we went to this place that you told us about.
Yes.
And blew it up.
You blew it up.
Yeah.
Why the
Kind of
fuck did
had-
you do that for?
Kind of had to. There is a really fucked up creature. I mean, there was multiples of them. Fucked up creatures in the basement.
So you blew it up.
Yeah. And
Well, probably for the best then.
and also I killed someone there who we thought was originally a vampire, but was clearly not a vampire. He was something else.
Something else. Not a vampire, not immortal?
Maybe not. I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I can't fucking tell now, can I?
Well, what do you mean you can't tell? I mean, you killed them. They're either dead or alive. I mean,
Well,
the fuck?
they're dead now
Okay, did they
and
turn into
headless.
ash?
No, they did not.
So they're not a vampire.
Yeah, we got that.
So what else might they be?
Okay, yeah, they might have been a ghoul, they might have been immortal. I don't fucking know.
They
Okay?
are a ghoul, so it will say.
How do you know that?
Says the man sitting at the top of the fucking stairs the entire fucking time then, eh?
Hey, the person you almost killed, I tasted her blood trying to save her life. She's a ghoul.
Congratulations.
Right, okay. Okay, that makes sense. That the woman that we took, we brought her here.
So you've got a woman here that you brought from the crime scene.
Yeah.
All right. Did anybody see you do that?
I think a child, but you know,
All right. All right.
child
Nothing
is,
major.
yeah, children are stupid.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know.
You don't think so?
We tried not to be seen, but
Right.
it's not
Okay.
exactly, I'm not exactly gifted like these two. I can't
So
just
look, why
disappear.
don't you tell me what fucking happened then? You got to the location.
Yeah. So we went up to the front, we knocked on the door. We tried to get entrance that way, but it just wasn't meant to be. We were shooed off. So these two went round the other side, and do you want to take it from there? Because I don't know that part. I was up front.
Hey, Vancouver by night. Welcome.
Say
Talking to her,
something.
I didn't mean to fucking knock her on her arse, but there she was. Knocked her head. Soda came in and tried to save her life. But that's all it was to get into the basement. Once we were kind of situated up in the top, the stairs leading down, I snuck in, obviously obfuscated, and I noticed that there were a bunch of us. It was a fucking breeding ground.
What exactly is that?
It's the Mitsu war machines.
That doesn't sound very nice.
Think of a bunch of flesh, mortal flesh, vampire flesh thrown together into some monstrosity that only has one fucking purpose. It's fucking death, destruction. It doesn't matter what's in its way.
It doesn't sound very practical.
When has
Also,
everything been practical? It's just a bat.
also, I went downstairs after him. The voyage that was shaped to look like a penis.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
What's wrong with these people? Are they mental? I guess we've established that they are. All right,
I,
so you
I,
blew it up. What'd you blow it up with?
We used the chemicals that they were using, and it had quite a big explosion. It pretty much ignited immediately and then exploded after that.
What chemicals were they using?
Fucked if I know.
And what were they for?
all I knew is when she pushed the cart out to the middle of the fucking floor, I saw what could have been something flammable, so then I shot it with phosphor rounds. And it lit up.
Ooh.
The entire basement was went up with it.
Oh dear. I see. Well, I
You can
guess we'll
see
find out
in
if there's some
burn
kind of
marks.
report. Oh, you got burn marks? Yeah.
So does
Athena
Dana.
also. Yeah, but I mean, she's probably showing them off.
Oh,
She's
you
changed her
look like you.
outfit.
So tell me, were there any witnesses then? Anyone get away?
An
Just this,
SUV.
yeah, the SUV.
An SUV. Where was that?
At the end of the alleyway. Don't know how they managed to find out that we were there. They might have like cameras or something. Didn't see any when I came in, but might have missed them.
Nobody received any strange phone calls, did they? Oh no, he doesn't say that.
Strange phone calls. There's some weird fucker standing at the fucking driveway here.
Yeah. So Caden looks over at Dr. Soto. Does this all corroborate then?
Yeah, the only thing they didn't say is the phone call.
What phone call?
The phone call I told you about outside.
We didn't hear
Well, you didn't tell
shit
me about the
about.
phone call. Tell me about the phone call. What's this phone call?
Our game, like I said, my character has perfect memory, but I don't. So
Yeah.
he tells you about the phone call. It was something about the black one and other stuff. I don't know if you even remember the phone
Yeah,
call.
I'm struggling to remember too.
Oh, who did you
It
call?
sounded
Actually, let me jog my memory because I do remember the phone call. I just don't remember who you
well. The phone
called.
rang. The phone rang, and he answered
Yeah,
it.
Right.
And he tried to deflect whoever was on the phone, and they got suspicious. So they sent a van full of thugs around.
That's what it was. Yeah.
But I don't know if anybody's actually figured that out.
No, apparently not.
Right. So this phone call, you received it while you were in the building.
yeah.
I see. And moments later, a van turns up, and a bunch of what thugs attack you with machetes, guns, rocket
Guns.
launchers.
However, they didn't really seem to have anything vampire, kindred, repelling. So they might not have thought we were kindred. I don't know.
I see.
Or maybe they would have thought. I mean, it's pretty expensive to make those rounds, right? Surely.
Aye, difficult
Um,
to do.
One of these.
Perhaps they weren't
Yeah.
even trying to kill us. Perhaps it was
2.25
simply
pounds per shot.
What's your feeling, Athena?
What's my
Your feeling?
feeling?
Yes, your intuition.
Well, yeah, I don't think they.
Bucket of coffee.
Okay. Um, I don't know. What do you mean by?
So, do you think they were part of a wider Sabbat network?
Probably.
Did you find any
Or
clues as to what that wider Sabbat network might be?
It looks like they're making weapons for something. And it looks like this was just one hideout.
How do you come to that conclusion?
Well, according to what they're saying is they're making war machines.
Right.
Use war machines for war. So
That makes a lot of
they're
sense, yes.
although that guy was dressed up like a gimp, but he could have made it for other purposes. Well, he was clearly not a vampire, but he would have been working for someone who was a vampire that would be making these weird fucked creatures. I can't see them. Yeah.
Yep.
oh sorry. There was a name in the call, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah. The black one.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the black one. The call told me to go find blah blah blah
Oh,
and
right,
tell him about the black one.
right. That's true.
So since she mentioned that it could be a vampire, I was just like, oh yeah, she mentioned
Give
the.
me a second. I might be able to track down. Anyway, you can keep talking if you can, unless you need a cue from
Can't
Kate.
remember what I said because I keep getting interrupted. So
Sorry,
I'm
child.
sorry.
my brain only works in the present. It doesn't work in the future.
I was like, wait, there was the name of the vampire. I have to.
Here's Dr. Soda with a fucking eidetic memory who can't remember his fucking what he had for breakfast.
I can't
I'll,
put my finger on that name quickly, but I do remember you're right. There was a
we
name.
could go back and just recap the last one.
Okay, so this Bosch, did he look like it would be any use against anything? Like, did it have like gnashing teeth, or was it specifically?
Yes, it did.
Okay, so what parts of it looked like it had attack capabilities, I suppose?
The fact that it could trample you, it could eat you.
Yeah.
It could rip you apart with its various arms and limbs.
Okay.
And it would certainly terrify the shit out of you. Like most people would probably just lose their minds if they saw it coming at them in their bedroom or something.
Right.
These things are not easy to build. It's not like you could do this overnight. It takes time, effort, bodies, blood, and
Well,
no small amount of vicissitude.
so any questions that we have, we can find out from that woman downstairs. At least we could try.
So you've got a prisoner then, that's good. All right.
Yeah.
So it looks to me like we need to cut our losses. Clearly they know that we've encountered this place. We've put a stop to it. They've lost that safe house. So they're going to look for some kind of retaliation, probably, I suppose. That's likely. Do you think they have any clues as to who you were?
Honestly, I don't know.
You did come in out of nowhere, I suppose, so that helps.
Yeah.
And you killed or captured everyone that was there. What about these gunners in the van? Did they see you? Did they get a good look at you?
I don't believe so. We were all hiding. They were just shooting wildly.
I see. So it's unlikely that they can ID any of you.
Yeah. Also, yeah. I think we need to start thinking about making friends from both sides. Maybe? What do you think? We've made so many fucking enemies recently, Caden. I can't do this anymore. I can't wake up tomorrow and just make another enemy. Do you mind? Look, Soto, if you can give that man, give Ronnie Cray back his money, that's a good start to getting someone on our side.
Fuck no.
What do you mean by fuck no?
That money is being used for something else right now.
Okay, well, I'll find another way to make it up to him. But yeah, I think from now on we should probably approach this a little differently. I know you know how much I fucking hate the cam, Caden, but we're not doing good. We should be bringing people to us, converting them that way, showing them how good it is on this side. But instead, we're making more and more enemies, such as Ronnie Cray.
Ronnie Cray
Could be a friendship.
What I heard, it wasn't anything to do with what our business is.
No,
but
but
something else.
It's potentially a good start, or I don't know.
Well, you're talking about just throwing out olive branches to everybody that you ever pissed off.
Not necessarily everyone we're pissed off. Just in his case, he seemed He seemed angry that we fucked him over, but he seemed quite reasonable, or at least his brother did.
I don't understand the specifics of it. If it's something or someone that we can actually use as an ally going forward, I don't mind going ahead and having a chat.
But what
But
about
if it's just about to soothe some bloody ego, then fuck 'em.
no. I don't know. And then there's the Sabbat, because if we have friends in the Sabbat, then we could potentially use them. We could be neutral. At least we could try. It's just at the moment, if we fuck off the cam, and we fuck off the Sabbat, we could be squished just like that. We have nothing.
And you think being neutral is not gonna piss both off?
I don't know.
I think they're gonna see that as you taking sides. The cam hate the Sabat. And if you're cool with the Sabat, they don't think you are the Sabat.
Thing is, if we only do that with the Camarilla, then we've firmly taken a side. They are the easiest side to side with, but ultimately we will just be absorbed into the Camarilla. We won't be able to do the shit that we normally do. Caden, say something. For fuck's sake.
We're not an
I'm
anarch
listening.
state.
I'm listening to all of this nonsense.
Say your two pieces then.
We're not a fucking anarch state anyway to begin with, so it's not like we have any real power. What you're doing right now is admirable, but there's nothing here that you can actually grab onto that you can call yours. You've got this kind of a building, and you've got these ideals. And what the fuck has ideals ever gotten anybody? But an arse full of fucking shotgun shells. And you're saying that the only other option is to take a side? No, I don't think so.
We're being
The
forced
only
to
other option is to
anyway.
find other people that have our views, our wants, our needs, and we need to build something with them. It's not to just acquiesce and hand over everything.
I think there's something else we need to remember here is that you recently made a deal with our dear lady friend Tatiana and her sire, Ivanovich. I think that any consideration of betraying either of them is likely to be met with quite some hostility. So my question is, who are you more afraid of?
Fuck, I think as of tonight, it's probably the fucking monster things.
That's a fair assumption.
Like, the Sabbat, they are fucking crazy.
I mean, Kincaid, you've had some experience. You must have an opinion on which of these two cultures are the superior.
I've got a lot of. If we're doing this under some sort of debate, and I do have a lot that I could actually offer, but if she's walking away, then I'm gonna take a fucking piss. I'll be right back.
Damn, that sounded angry.
Well, okay then. All right, so we're taking a 2-minute break.
I just needed to turn the light on.
Apparently we're taking a 2-minute break because Kincaid needs to purge.
Okay.
He's eaten too much human food, apparently.
Let's see. How are you doing over there, Ray?
Yeah, tired.
Yeah, can see that. You're gonna be able to last another hour and a half?
Yeah.
Good.
Excellent. Excellent.
Is he going to get up to more bullshit, more craziness?
More mischief.
Yeah, the phone call so far.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
that's
want to
pretty
see
cool.
who shows up. If somebody can find somebody that doesn't exist, is somebody I want to talk to.
Amazing.
That's what I
Honestly,
thought of it.
Nosferatu could do that. Just Zemeckis could do that. They just make the person you're looking for. Ta-da!
But I know that's not the person, though.
Although, of course.
Feral
They had
Artificer
to.
says, Feral Artificer says, wouldn't be Ray if there was no crazy bullshit.
Yeah. You should probably.
I'm pretty sure he meant that nicely.
It's funny. What I was gonna say, yeah, people call me, well, my girlfriend calls me crazy, and I love to do bullshit. So,
Fair enough. Okay. So we'll just wait till Kincaid comes back to his place, to his spot, before we can continue our deep and meaningfuls.
Yep.
Fair enough. Okay.
I like that background. It's for like one of the vampire games.
Which
It's
one?
got,
Kincaid's one, or
yeah, well, JC's one. It's got the Bruges
yeah?
symbol on the back. It's fucking badass.
Yeah, sorry about
So
that. I was
cool.
actually looking for a time to take a quick. That was perfect timing.
Oh.
Alrighty. So you're back. Excellent. So what would you like to do? Caden looks at you guys. He's like, so do you think there's any point in going back there and doing any examination?
Honestly, it's going to be. It would probably be cordoned off by police at this point.
Why don't you call your darling love Tatiana and get it uncordoned for you?
I don't think so. It blew up. What could there possibly be?
I don't know. Forensics?
You think I know shit about forensics?
Ah, dear.
Again, I'm going to bring up something that we've been overlooking. We do have friends in the Nosferatu. When I was just talking about looking out for people that have the same sort of goals in mind, do you think I'm just talking about my fucking arse?
Like
We
who?
have connections.
You're thinking about Caden and Durga.
Aye.
You are Caden. Caden.
Sorry.
It's fucking
Caleb.
Caleb.
Caleb. Yeah, sorry.
Too many K's, C's,
Yeah.
and not.
Yeah.
K's and C's. All right. So you mean Caleb and Durga?
Aye. Seems like a waste. If we don't use what connections we do have.
Should we go and meet them somewhere then?
I'd say it'd be a perfect opportunity for us to actually come together, figure what the fuck needs going on. I don't think they're suffering under the boot just as we are.
So
And
where would you set up such a meeting then?
pub.
A pub. Ah.
Putting a bunch of Nosferatu to a pub. That's your fucking answer.
It's the first thing that came to mind. Anywhere but here.
I've never met a Nosferatu that would meet me in a pub.
You
But-
say that, but we met Durga at a pub. You brought us there.
That's true. That's true. You got me there. All right. I suppose we could do that.
Do you know how our just randomly? Do you know how our boy Tommy is doing? Have you been keeping up with that?
He's been doing interviews. He's looks like things are getting quieter for him.
Good. I'm thinking by the end of the month we'll go take him,
You're gonna take him.
kidnap him all over again. Wouldn't that be funny?
That would be fucking hilarious. Interesting.
Well, he's one of us. Did you see how battered and bruised he was on his on the very first interview he did back.
I remember, yes, he was all cut up and fucked up, yes.
It wasn't us.
Oh,
He pissed on someone's boots, and he got beaten up like crazy. That's the only possible way. Otherwise, they wouldn't have touched him.
the only possible way.
Yeah.
I see.
In my eyes, yeah, maybe. But no,
Here a
we're gonna
minute.
go.
Yeah,
We're
the other
gonna find him.
possibilities. Could have fucking fallen down the goddamn stairs.
All right, so what are you lot going to do to further our goals at this point?
What is our goals?
Peace,
So,
love, and fucking mung beans, baby.
how about you talk to your sire? Now they know who your sire is.
What? Whom?
I didn't know it was until some birdie told me. Durga?
Oh, Soto. Soto, sire?
I know who your sire is.
Nobody fucking told me.
Well, you didn't need to know. I mean, you're new around here. Why would you know? Why would you need to know?
Full disclosure and all that.
It did not seem important at the time.
No
But
point in not
seeing as
actually
it's
know.
come up, let's clear it up now. Dr. Soto, perhaps you'd like to tell us about who your sire is.
And Durga?
There you go. Question answered. Any further questions?
Pick up the fucking phone and phone them then. Set up a meeting.
Oh, wait,
Me
were you
looking right
talking to
at
me?
Soto.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
he is
Oh
talking to
yeah.
you.
Sorry. I'm like, who is he looking at me? Hmm, I messed up
All
I
the
right.
wish I
Zoom call.
could look right at you, but it's like
You pick up your phone. Okay.
Yeah, go.
Dr. Soto, twice in one night. That's a new record.
Somebody will like to speak with you.
Oh, someone wants to speak with me. Who
Mhm.
might that be? Who wants to speak with me?
not just yeah, and the fucking Caleb as well.
Do you say that?
I
Are they on
Out loud.
speakerphone or is this
Yeah, he's on speakerphone since it was a group thing.
Oh, who's that? Who's that? That voice sounds familiar. That's
Your old friend Kincaid.
Oh, that's Kincaid. Ah. So, I hear you've been up to some mischief, Kincaid, since you've been back in town.
Oh, I've been here and there. It's good to hear your
Here and there.
voice.
Yes. Well, I hope so. Things have changed. Things are very different now. Your situation is different now.
After 30 years, I would hope so.
Well, it has been a long, long time. Yes. 30 years, you say? Oh, well, that makes sense. Yes, things have changed. The circus is no longer in town.
Do you know where it is?
Oh, I hear they've moved on, done some traveling, dismantled for a while, might have come back together, different components, different leadership.
Fucking knew it. So this is a conversation we'll need to have at a later date. Right
Oh,
now, I'm thinking that right now we need to have a more of a discussion on what we're going to do to not to secure your future, but the future of the Furies.
future of the Furies. Well, that's an interesting question. Very interesting question. You wish to have a meeting then?
I do.
Who do you want in attendance?
You, Caleb. Anybody else that you think is actually trustworthy?
Well, that's not a very long list. It
Doesn't have to be.
might just be us then. Huh.
but it's a beginning.
Very well. And do you have a location in mind, or do I get to choose?
I kind of look around the room. It's up to you now. It's been too long. I don't know the safe spaces around here anymore.
Well, do you remember the old blue line that went down near, and he names a station, a
You
subway
mean
station?
the one that was actually sunken
Yes,
and they bypassed it?
they messed up the foundations when they laid them. The place sank, didn't it?
Yeah, but that's where Benny had his all shit set up. Is Benny dead?
Benny's moved on now.
Well, that's fucking great then.
It's a good
Perfect.
spot, so why don't we meet there? Perhaps 2 hours. Is that near enough for you?
2 hours, yes.
Very good then. Thank you for the conversation, Dr. Soto, for organizing this. We'll all meet shortly then in 2 hours. Tell me if you're bringing anyone else.
It's gonna be the three of us unless Caden wants to come.
3 of us. That's you.
Soto, Thina, and me.
Oh, I see. I see. Very well. All right. Well, I will see you in 2 hours. Good night. Click.
So are you going to come with us, Caden?
You want me to go with you to meet with Durga and Caleb
It's up
in
to
some
you.
fucking rat hole somewhere? I'll come with you.
Good.
It wasn't
You
just
should.
a rat hole. It was a right fucking awesome rat hole.
All right. So 2 hours are going to go past. Do you want to do anything in that period?
What should I fucking wear? I've never
Who you
been there
asking?
before. You. What should I wear?
What are you wearing right now? Well, what are you wearing right now? Sorry, out of accident. What are you wearing
Right.
right now?
Just what she would normally wear, like this old goth thing that probably looks far too freaking cold.
If you're doing like a punk goth kind of, you're perfectly fine.
Okay, right.
I look over at Soto. What is Soto wearing?
So I was wearing. Did we change?
You could have.
Or
You could have changed. And you're a Nosferatu. You can wear anything you want from minute to minute. So you could just tell us what you look like.
black jeans, black shirt, foam
Black
posits
heart.
purple, and a hat.
All right.
What kind of hat? Full brim tab, bolo, or not bolo? What do you want to call them? Top
Top
hat.
hat.
The hat I'm wearing right now.
Okay.
I don't know the names of the hats.
Okay. So
Okay.
it's a peaked baseball cap kind of thing. Okay. Athena should definitely wear a cocktail dress to the rat hole, says Feral Artificer.
No. No.
That's Feral
Thanks for that
Artificer's
opinion.
daydreams coming out.
That would be great though, like a burnt black cocktail dress.
That could be arranged.
What? No.
All right.
Sorry,
So
There's
my
you
no
my
guys,
need
mind
for
went
that.
somewhere else for a minute there.
2 hours. What are you doing in 2 hours besides getting dressed?
I'm gonna ask Soto. Are you thinking that Soto?
Hmm? What I'm thinking?
How long has it been since you've actually been embraced then? I know, Durga. From a very long time ago.
Around 15 years, I would say. I think. I have to look at my
15
notes.
years. Sorry, I got the cat out, scratching on the fucking door.
Interruptus. Catus interruptus.
I love cats and I hate them.
Right. And they feel the same way.
Oh yeah. Feed me,
15
human.
years. 15 years.
Pet me, human.
Pick up from there.
Okay. You've been a Bryce for 15 years then. how much do you know about him? How much do you know about Caleb? How much do you know about you?
Durga, we did a mission together. So we're pretty close. The other guy, I don't really know what to say. Do I just go with it or
Yeah,
Caleb?
go along with it. Make it up.
Caleb? Uh, wasn't as close to him as my sire. Uh, but he seemed like a pretty cool guy every time we meet.
So then why did Durga embrace you?
To save my life.
Save your life. So you do actually have a good relationship with Durga then? You trust him
Yeah, I said that we did a
implicitly?
lot of missions together, secret missions.
Secret
Just because you go out on a fucking few missions doesn't mean you trust somebody. That's why I'm asking.
Well, he's giving me resources. We did missions that you have to trust people. It's been 15 years. He saved me. Yeah, I say 95%.
Do you trust us?
Just kind of met you.
Wasn't my question.
Trust is earned. Can't just give it around.
Trust is earned.
Mm-hmm.
You just said it.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking remember it. Next time we ask for your fucking help.
Well, that's tense.
Yeah. So I was
We're,
looking at him like,
Athena's looking at the both of them.
we're going into Lion's Den. Shit's going to get real. And if you can't
I,
throw it down,
Caden's smoking.
if I cannot fucking trust you in a fight,
fighting is not my strong suit.
We can
contribute.
change. We can change that if you allow us, but you don't seem to be very interested at all.
Mm. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Fair enough. Just as long as I know where you stand. I
Right, have
don't
you
want
kids
you to end up
finished
like old
squabbling?
Benny. Squabbling.
What's
I thought
with
there's
all the attention out of nowhere?
tension. I'm having a fucking conversation. If you're tense, it's not my problem.
Right, well, you've now got an hour and a half.
Let's fuck
We
off
have
then.
we have to do this for 2 more hours, Caden. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. You know what? While we're waiting, why don't we maybe try out some experimental weapons?
All
Yeah.
right then, so you're gonna go and fuck around with some experimental weapons.
I mean, maybe we could just have a look to see what Gladys has come up with. She hasn't fully established herself here, so she might not have a lot yet, but who knows?
Right. So as to avoid taking the blame for coming up with these ludicrous weapons, I'm going to let you come up with
Okay.
them.
Okay, so there's like an oversized motorized pizza cutter.
Okay.
Like the slicer, the
Like,
pizza slicer.
like a buzzsaw.
Yeah,
Like
but
a
it's
okay.
oversized.
Like a handsaw.
Like
I think this
like
be
a
right up
circular.
fucking Soto's
Circular saw.
too.
Yeah, I
Experimental
mean,
shit,
you
how
could
to
find half
dismember
this
shit.
stuff in you could find this stuff
Yeah.
in Soto's lab.
Yeah.
Right.
He's probably got it
Gladys,
patented already too.
Right, he's got the hardcore fucking industrial version of the
Yeah.
stuff Gladys comes up with.
The nail gun that can actually shoot timber sized fucking nails, whatever.
Right.
yeah.
Scary stakes.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
forget my spy pigeons.
Spy
Yeah.
pigeons. You do
Those
have spy
fucking spy
pigeons.
pigeons. That was
Flippin'
brilliant.
spy
I'll have to give you that. That I was just
Yeah.
like, God damn, that is awesome.
spy
Yeah.
pigeons. Oh my god.
Hmm.
Okay. So, right, so you fuck around with experimental weapons and then eventually you get going and you head to Benny's old flat.
Hmm.
All right. Well, Benny's old flat is indeed a derelict and run-down proposition. In a basement floor in a nearby um, estate block, not too far from the one where your base is for the Furies.
So it would have been the blown out portion of an old subway system.
Right. That makes sense. That's right, because we said it was a subway. Yeah. Okay. And so you get there and you're hanging around in this dusty space for a few minutes. It's dank and dripping, and this you can see a neon sign up on the street that's kind of flickering light through the cracks into this hovel. And Cadence sits down in the corner and lights a cigarette. Um, and he just sits there quietly unless somebody talks to him.
I kind of walk up close to him after he's lit the cigarette.
He looks at his watch, looks up at you.
Could you blow some that my way?
You're very needy.
Sorry. Yeah. He didn't.
Would you like one of your own?
I'm trying to quit.
Well, you have to be careful.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
say these things will kill you.
Probably fucking dead. And he
Oh, you
pulls
got
out
that
a
one.
pouch. He pulls out a pouch of chew. Chew is basically chewing tobacco.
Can I get perception alertness checks?
That looks disgusting. Ugh.
It is pretty
2.
gross.
2.
Mm-hmm.
2.
2. Dr. Soto.
Let me see.
I think Athena will be sitting on just leaning on the back of his chair, of Caden's chair.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think Caden's
On the
sitting on a
side.
chair. It's like just a broken bit of stonework.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll just be
You can sit back to back
leaning
with him
against
if
the
you want.
wall or something. I don't know.
You can sit
But
next to him. There's spaces.
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
Alrighty. But it's against the wall, so you get both. Look at that.
There you go. Nice.
There you go. Okay, can't do that when you're using a map, huh? All right, so 2 successes for everybody except Soto. What did you get? Did you say?
Everybody got 2 successes.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody got 2 successes. Sorry.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, you all notice the appearance of Durga and Caleb as they step out from the darkness of the shadows. They sort of leer in and step out.
I approach them with open arms. Caleb, Durga.
Caleb will, yeah. I think you think about this though. Caleb sort of touches your arm. He says, "I like your sentiments, old friend, but you don't want to touch this."
I've seen it. Only for a moment.
Ah, yes. Well, it hasn't improved.
Well, thank you then for coming.
Yes, well, it's good to see you again. It's been a long time.
It's been 30 years.
Durga moves over to where Dr. Soto is. Ah, child. Well, it seems we're all here then. You have things you want to discuss with us.
I look over at Athena.
Caden
You have the
nods
floor.
Caden
Right.
nods to Athena.
Okay, great. Wow. Love public speaking. So I'm so good at it.
Talking to Nosferatu is hardly public speaking.
Right, I'll come over. So the plan is we need allies. And we're dealing with the Cam and Isabat. We're kind of tied in the middle, but we don't want to be either side, so we need allies.
Turger and Caleb look at each other and kind of you see a moment of them, an unspoken connection there. So you're looking for allies with the Nosferatu then, says Durga.
Yes.
Well, you have to understand there's only so far we can go. We have our orders too.
I understand. We used to be part of the Cam at one point.
You should be wise to understand that we are the Camarilla.
Yeah, I got it.
I say that for your own sake. I don't want you to be feeding information into the wrong mailboxes, if you know what I mean.
Well, perhaps you could help us with that.
How so?
Look, we don't particularly want to help the Cam, but we really don't want the Sabat to take over.
You don't want that. No, I don't think that'd be the better thing.
And we don't want them to knock on our doors asking for our heads or burning down our buildings. We want to be able to
know.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Hate to admit it.
And what sort of help do you think we could supply you with, says Caleb?
In
What do
your
you think
case,
there is that we can do for you can't do for yourselves?
we don't have information. We like if we're going to go and take down things, or we're going to if we're going to be helping out, say, Tatiana, because apparently we're in her pocket now. We kind of need help with that. We aren't built for that. We don't know how to infiltrate and all that nonsense. We're small. All we do is we fuck around. We don't have any resources or anything. We're nothing.
Caleb leans forward. Now I take issue with some of these things that you're saying, Athena. You see, Clan Nosferatu has already given you a great asset. He looks over at Dr. Soto. You have one of our own working alongside you and with you.
Well, it's hard to see the asset in him when he didn't help us out at all earlier on.
Dr. Soto.
Mission was complete.
But it seems that your comrades have some dispute with your modus operandi.
He won't. If I ask him to do something, he won't do it.
What did you ask me to do that I didn't do?
Look, both of you have this ability to obfuscate. That's the best thing to do. If I had the ability, I would do that. I would obfuscate. I would sneak around. Find the information I need.
Group has all the powers they might require for the sorts of operations they were called upon for. I'm not sure you need to risk any more on Nosferatu for your cause.
Yeah. She never saw me save the ghoul's life or all the other stuff I do.
Yes, you have to understand that the Nosferatu's work often goes unseen. Huh. You may find Dr. Soto's doing more for you than you realize.
I've
Also,
never met a Nosferatu that lies to people.
oh,
And because of that, I don't quite trust him yet.
it does go against our creed. Is that true, Soto? Our clan's reputation lives and dies on the words of its members. Every child of Nosferatu must swear to speak the truth or withhold it, but not to lie.
Well, I withhold the truth.
You lie to people. You're lying
What
right
lie?
now.
What lie did I say?
Oh, damn, he's laying the burden of truth on you because he doesn't have to actually prove anything.
Yep.
What an asshole.
So all through our
I
date,
love it.
whenever you were talking to people, that wasn't me. I was there watching you. Just lie.
Lie about what?
Fuck you. You know, I can't trust you. I'll pay
Can't
that.
trust me. I didn't tell you
For
everything during the date,
for
and you
Athena, that would have
calling
been
me a
last
lie.
night, but for me, that was 2 or 3 weeks ago. So forgive me, I'm
I
going to forget.
I would say yesterday during our date, I told you everything. I even told you about the secret mission. I
You
told you a
told
lot of secrets that
yeah,
I wasn't supposed to say.
you told me the truth, or at least I believe you did, yes. But
Okay,
I was
so
watching you tell lies to others. That prompted me to tell you that if we were going to keep dating, then I wanted you to not lie to me.
Please tell me, Caden, you didn't bring us all here together to listen to this squabbling, did you?
didn't you lie about your name a couple times, Athena?
The name Athena is a lie.
Okay,
It's a
so you should be the last one talking.
Kincaid, he starts throwing rocks against the side of the subway.
Uh-huh.
Ping, ping, ping until everybody shuts the fuck up.
I'm gonna go back over to Caden. No, if you want any change, Caden, then you have to speak up. Because I'm going to fucking rip someone's throat out if you don't do it. Okay?
Self-control check.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, I
Sign me up for
called
it.
it.
Go on.
Okay.
And
This isn't gonna go well.
she's getting angry.
Do I need to
The Bruja.
yes. Do I need to like reduce the dice by any amount or
He's rolling
anything?
your self-control, right?
Yeah.
What is your self-control?
Oh, it's just one success.
One success.
3. Yeah.
I mean, one success is definitely less than half.
Oh, my teeth are probably grinding.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Caden says to you, Athena, snap
What?
the fuck out of it. I made you my second in command. You're in charge of this lot. Show your fucking leadership skills. If you want someone to do something, make them do it. Don't ask, tell them.
I can tell Soto a number of things. He's just not going to fucking do it or get it.
Well, that's on you. You're the
What?
leader here.
You haven't told me to do anything.
Shut the fuck up.
Durga turns to you, Soto. Child, you do not need to antagonize these individuals. They are your allies. We have been thrown together by fate to work together. Whatever the outcome, whatever the manner, it is required that you do this for your clan.
These guys don't have vision, though. It's just
What vision is it that you have, Soto, that is so important?
recon planning. We did a boat by doing that. We
Did
planned it out.
you suggest any of these things to them?
I just want to see how they operate, and
I
I'll
see.
offer to be an advisor. But
Well, I suppose part of your task going forward is to suggest things that might be useful that you have the ability to do. Making
well,
the mission successful is more important than your research on these individuals.
fine. I'll see.
We shall see. We shall see. There are people in our clan who are watching this operation to see how smoothly it goes. They are, uh, let me put it to you this way. You are anarchs, they are camarilla. They do not care for your fate. If you are useful to them, they will allow you to continue. If you are not, well, who knows what they might do or not do.
They're not using me right. They're using me
Well, you need to
the
teach
wrong
them.
tool for
Teach
different stuff.
them. Teach them how.
Like, I'm trying to, but Bruja don't listen.
Well, he looks over at Caden. Caden and I have had these sorts of issues in the past. We've managed to put aside our differences. You have to listen harder.
Alright.
You just remember the place where I found you, Dr. Soto, amongst those horrors. You do not wish that to spread across the city. You do not wish those horrors to be found in every haven and elysium and every kindred dwelling across the world. If you wish to resist that particular vision, then please work work with us to help fight the Sabbat. It is a necessary evil, this that we do.
I will.
Good, good. You see, Dr. Soto has agreed. We're all going to work together now. Looks at Caden. Well, if you say so. But if he doesn't work together, we may have to have more words. Yes, well, but I'll put it to you this way, Caden. Your lady here, your girl. He looks over at you, Athena. You're going to have to find ways to work with Dr. Soto. He is a little special in his own way. You will need to apply him as the right tool to the right problem, I suppose. And if you have something that you need of him, then I suggest you ask him directly.
I'll try, but
Yes,
once, as you said before, I mean, apparently we don't listen, but he doesn't listen. So I can only do what I can do, but I can't do any more than that. Unfortunately, don't want him. I don't want him on my team if he's not going to listen.
Durga steps forward from behind Kalev. Well, maybe that was Durga. I can never remember. They're so similar. In any case, Durga steps forward. He says, my child is indeed oh, something of a prideful creature. He holds his intellect in great esteem. He has his weaknesses, as do we all, but his abilities are profound.
I would just like to say, Athena, the date was a date, and also I was kind of showing you my skills in different ways. Showed you how I can make money. Showed you how I could break into a museum and take artifacts. I could do a lot of things, but the stuff you're telling me to do is not my strong suit. You can't tell a nurse to be a cop and a cop to be a nurse. Right? Everybody has their own roles. Earlier should know that.
Okay, Athena eye rolls so fucking hard.
I think we can all
Roll.
agree that this has been a very good meeting.
Durga looks at you hollowly. It's been nice to see you again, Kincaid. He
I
starts walking
appreciate,
towards the exit.
Durgan, I appreciate you for coming. It wasn't a waste of time.
You sure?
I look over at Soto and I just grin at him. No, this has not been a waste of your time.
Do
I
something
appreciate
useful.
it.
Do something useful with the boy. Durga disappears. Caleb steps into the shadows after him. Caden stands up, flicks his cigarette at the wall. Well, I guess we did the meeting.
I got
We
fucking
did.
nothing from that, I'll be honest.
Caden
Well, I'm
looks at you.
sporting a fucking half chub right now.
Caden looks at you, Soto. So, let me put this to you. I know her because I made her. I know him because he was passed to us by your sire, and I know you the same way. Now, I've had a meaningful conversation with Kincaid here, and we've come to an understanding, I feel. Looks over at Kincaid to see if Kincaid registers with that. You and I don't know each other from a bar of soap, so perhaps we should have a chat.
Another chat, sure. We talked yesterday.
We did talk yesterday, that's true, because you were dating my child there, which I'm not seeing that working out right now. I mean, she doesn't seem to be especially happy with you.
Well, most of my life, girls are usually mad when they love me.
You
It
know,
switches.
Dr.
I feel
Soto,
like
I've heard an awful lot of
self-control.
bullshit in my fucking life, but you do talk a lot of fucking smack.
Mhm.
Okay, now at this point I'm going to break some shit. So
Right,
whenever there is a round, I'm
self.
going to fucking break it.
You
I
want to make a
already
self-control?
I already
You already
did.
She did,
failed?
yeah.
And I failed. Yeah.
Are you frenzy?
Well, it's up to you.
You're
It's
just losing your
zero
shit.
successes, right? So
I mean, technically, if it was a frenzy check, it's a fail. Is that what you were checking?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, self-control. So
Self-control. Okay, so
yeah.
you're just getting pissy.
Yes.
All right.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
storm off and start breaking shit.
all right. I can imagine you kicking the door off something and off its hinges, and then ripping the hinges out and shit
Yeah.
like that, maybe.
You'll hear like bang, bang, bang. Okay. Like you'll probably see that very same door just get like flung past the door and like hit into a wall, leaving a dent. Um the very car that we came in is probably not going to be a car by the time you get back to it. It's probably going to be a cube.
Right.
She just like crushes it to pieces. Just,
So, Dr. Soto,
and a ball that looks like a part of the car just comes flying through the door.
Jesus fucking Christ. She wasn't like this before. Since you went out on your little date with her, she's turned into a fucking psycho rampaging fucking animal. I think perhaps it's time to call that shit off. You know? Work and pleasure and all of that kind of thing. Don't fucking screw the crew. You heard that one?
I heard. Yes.
And
Good.
Kincaid throws another rock into the old subway station. Ka-ting, cling, ka-king, cling.
I think, Soto, what the team's looking for is to make sure that they see you pulling your weight. I don't
Like,
think right now they truly understand the abilities and powers and cleverness of you. You should show
I
them.
I just saved the girl's life that almost died. Is the Kincaid over here? But no, fuck me.
He looks over at Kincaid. What's he talking about?
I knocked over the old woman when I was going in there. She hit her head. She was a ghoul. She would have survived.
She was a Sabbat ghoul. So what?
Just
You could
got
have
him my
killed her.
Telling me?
could have
He's
killed her.
talking to both of you.
Could have. I didn't. I just left her.
Uh, I mean, what are you saying here, uh, Dr. Soto? You saved a ghoul's life.
Yes.
Okay. So,
So first of all, we didn't know she was a ghoul until I confirmed she was a ghoul and what
uh,
type of ghoul she was. So that's information. Two, we don't know if she survived or not because, blood loss is blood loss. If you leave too long. Uh, End game, we don't know how hard she hit her head. I mean, our game. So,
right, right.
um, so that's there right there. I covered the entrance so they don't get entrapped when they was all downstairs. They could have easily been trapped on both sides, but sure. So I watch their bats, but all I hear is complain, complain, complain.
Caden looks over to you, Kincaid. Are you being a bit hard on the boy?
Yes.
Hmm, fair enough.
He's a fucking gobshite. He needs a fucking kick in the arse. He needs an attitude adjustment. He needs to know where his loyalties lie outside of himself. Nosferatu, yeah, that's where his loyalties lie as number one. But they've given him to us. And thus far, he's shown us nothing. Nothing at fucking all.
Well,
Everything he's telling you right now is circumstantial. We have no way to actually know or observe actually what is going on in his fucking head. But he does
Eh,
need a kick in the fucking arse.
What have you done? You was a Sabat.
Oh, are you
Oh
you're gonna go.
shit! Let's go.
Yeah, that's a self-control check.
Feel free to join Athena.
Pissing off everybody. Say, hey, everybody's throwing the finger at me. What the?
Yeah, but you said the S word against a Sabat survivor.
so I'm going to raise a point that I've raised in the past. I'll raise it one more time. It's my flag that I like to wave. It's about character creation. You
Hmm?
need to make sure that you create characters whose bonds are stronger than their conflicts.
BRB, I know this.
You know all this. Exactly.
Everybody's attacking me. I'm just defending myself. They're like, what have you done? I'm like, I've been
These are
doing
things.
shit.
These are hard to balance. It's hard to balance.
Yeah.
And also, this is like what your second character. So he's a pretty genius character, really.
Are you blaming it on me? What the fuck?
Circumstances. I'm not blaming anybody for anything. I'm
Because I'm
I'm
gonna attack. I
I
took
am.
Athena on a date. It went well. It's in the second half.
Gonna refill my water here. Be right back.
Alrighty. So
I
I
still
guess
have my headset on, so
that leaves Soto and Caden.
Just chilling. It's like, damn, everybody's on my ass. I don't see the shit I do, like a Nosferatu. That's how I was trained to be.
Well, I have to admit, Soto, when I suggested to the group that they should go and check out this house, I thought someone like yourself might go and examine the interior and make a report before anybody went in. You know, Nosferatu, that
Yeah,
tends to be the style.
yeah, when they work alone, not with
Well,
other people, it's kind of hard to
you
do that. I cleaned up the
fucking
scene.
adapt, will you? Fucking adapt. You're working with these people now.
Hmm?
I need you to stop making excuses as to why you're fucking perfect and everyone else is fucking angry with you. There's a reason. There must be. Didn't come from
Well,
nothing.
I can't change. What do you want me to do?
I want you to work together.
I have been doing that. What do you not understand?
I understand that no one has seen you do anything.
Yes, as a
That's why.
Nosferatu.
Yes, yes, yes. That's good. But next time you go to a fucking house like this, you say, "I'm going to go and scout ahead. I'm going to check out the inside. I'll be back. Stay here." You go and do that shit, and you come back and report, and then you make a plan. Just a tip.
Oh, well, I tried to do that. Somebody knocked over the old lady. So, like I said, work
Caden
alone.
turns around, pulls out a gun, and shoots you 4 times.
But I just leave. That's it.
If you can stand up. Do you have fortitude?
No.
Oh,
He says, after shooting you, I think you probably are incapacitated or something to that degree,
I
at
think
least
it's
for a few
probably gonna run
seconds.
back, being like, "What the fuck happened?"
It's like,
I mean, I've been staked, so I understand.
enough fucking back chat. Caden walks off and leaves. He pushes his way past you, Athena.
What the fuck did you do to piss Caden off? I walk over to them. And by the way,
And you'll
cut.
see Kincaid is just starting to come down from a bestial episode. His eyes are red, his claws are out, but you see his breathing is starting to calm down.
As Caden goes past you, by the way, Athena, he briefly just says to you, "Make it fucking work."
I just nod. Okay, all right. Is everyone okay? I heard gunshot wound, a gunshot.
Four.
I had 4 of them. Sorry, 4. And where did that come from? Where did it go? Tell me. Come on.
I
Uh, uh,
Kincaid tries to adjust his jaw. You also notice that he has trouble speaking. His mouth is full of teeth.
Okay. I'll go over to Kincaid and just sort of, you know, give him like a soothing motion, rub his arm or something. It's
It
okay. It's all
doesn't
right.
take long because he didn't actually fail his check. It was borderline. So
Mm. Are we going to be able to make this work?
I don't know. But if he calls me a Sabat more fucking time, I'll show him what a fucking Sabat is. Head to toe, skin to balls.
Did Caden tell you that?
Oh, that fucking corpse right there, Caden. Shot him 4 fucking times.
Okay, right. Okay, so
I'm leaving this on you.
oh, great. It's always on me. Like I can fucking do something. Soto, do you understand what Kincaid is telling you?
I'm leaving this group. Yeah, that's it. It's yeah,
Okay, so where do you go?
just back to my lab.
Back to your lab. Okay.
In my head, everything was just retarded. Like in my head, thinking in my character, outside character is retarded. Kaylin kept asking me what I'm doing. I told him like 3 or 4 times that they didn't see it. He shoots me. He's a dead man. Fuck that. I don't care if my character dies. Fuck that. That was the most retarded thing ever. And I'm just thinking not going home. Like, how many fucking times you have to explain something to one person? Like, Jesus Christ.
Well,
They're
first
like,
of all, I mean,
well, you have to work well.
Caden's
Yeah, first of all,
loyalties are with his childer and his gang,
yeah.
right? So he's going to
So,
side with them no matter what. He doesn't know you.
yeah, and I explained it to him like 5 times and he kept just going over and over. It's just insane to me. It's like, and then you shoot me? Really? Nah, all right. I'm
That's actually
off.
a fairly common response, honestly. Shooting is not is aggravated or can be aggravated, but it's not a death sentence to any kindred. It's basically a could you please pay attention for 3 seconds while I'm talking? It's kind of one of those, like, when you're having a conversation
Yeah,
with
but
somebody.
he said the same thing over and over. And I explained myself.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said what I did, my information, saving the ghoul. Okay, in the game, I can't tell how badly she hit her head, so I mentioned that. We don't know if she's a ghoul. I said I was watching the back, this and that. Is other people are saying they didn't see me what I did. So
Yeah, exactly. So welcome to roleplay.
yeah, I know. That's why I said I'm storming off
Yeah,
that
yeah,
All right.
in my character's head is retarded. I'm
That's
role
fair.
playing my character.
that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So you get
I
back to
can't.
your apartment.
I hear you.
All right. What do the other two do?
I kind of actually walked off too.
Yeah,
I would be walking with Kincaid.
All right. So you've all gone off in your own directions at this point.
Well,
Yeah.
she's following me apparently, because did you
Awesome.
obfuscate, Ray?
probably if I can.
Yeah.
Can
Fair.
No, you
if I
can.
spend blood points to heal myself, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can.
So how many would
Yes.
that be? 4 or 3 or?
Four blood points. Yeah. Big, 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 big,
Yeah.
big. Bullets
So you
pop
can
out.
actually, as you're walking away and the obfuscate starts kicking in, you see like brass shell casing. Bing,
Bing.
click, 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 click. Bing, click, 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 click. Yeah.
Okay. So what are you two do? Charlie, what are you going to do?
So yeah, she's just following Kincaid silently, trying to calm herself down. She totaled that car. So
Fair enough.
yeah.
We're close enough to subways.
Okay. So Soto, you
Tube.
get back to your house.
Restaurant.
Go to the restaurant. Okay.
Yeah.
Your ghoul is there.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Fucking
Steven?
Oh,
Steve. Steve.
Oh, Steve Jacobs.
Steve Jacobs.
Steve Jacobs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Right. Steve Jacobs is at the restaurant.
Hmm?
He sees you come in. Ah, there you are, Mr. Soto. Any word? Any news? Anything I need to take care of?
Just can't deal with, like I said, the Bruja. They don't listen and they get angry quick.
Have you
Can't work with
told?
that.
Does what's his face? This guy, but the Steve Jacobs. Does he know anything about vampires?
I think he does.
You do.
He's my only ghoul, so I feel like I'll teach him.
Right. Okay. So he's got a clue. All right. I don't know if he's had any actual experience with Bruja though, so he might just keep his mouth shut about that. Okay.
Is he was working from the company that was under Sabat, so I think
Yeah. Yeah. But he has a very narrow view of what vampires are about. He
yeah.
doesn't know much about the Camarilla and that type of stuff. Okay. Well, you seem a little agitated. Is there anything I can do?
Just get me the wine.
Right, the good stuff.
Yep.
All right then. I'll go and fetch it. Off he goes. All right. So that's going on. Caden?
Kincaid.
Kincaid?
Kincaid.
Not Caden. I'm Caden. You're Kincaid.
I'm actually looking to hunt. tonight.
Okay, so you're going to go
I
out
am
for
that
a run.
aggravated.
All right, you're going to make somebody suffer a little bit.
A little bit. I am,
They
as
might
he
enjoy it.
mentioned, I'm a little so bad. Not all, just
Right. Okay,
I am a
Athena.
Path of Kings as well, so.
Well, she was following him. Kincaid, what's the plan here? What are you up to?
His fangs haven't retracted.
You hungry?
I'm not hungry.
You-
I just need the solace of VT. It's been a hard night. And while I hoped what happened did happen, what happened afterwards I didn't expect. I didn't expect for him to throw Sabat in my face.
I'm sorry that he said that. I don't know if he knew. But hey, look, wherever you go tonight, I'll be there. And if you are going to flip out on someone, I'll stop you. Okay? I'll make sure that your humanity's in check.
He flexes his claws out. I'm hunting love. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
All right, so you're
Yeah.
going.
He does a lopping gait and speeds up with celerity.
So what is Athena going to do?
Well, fuck. Wonder if Kane's still around. I give him a call.
Yep. What do you want? You
You
sorted
okay?
it yet?
Everyone's left me alone.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
What are our priorities now?
Fuck, man. I don't know. Well, I have no fucking idea. I think probably have a chat to that woman.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Sorry about the car. It's not, I mean, it wasn't ours, but
I don't care about the car.
mm,
All right, well, I guess you need to figure out who you want for your interrogation and get
oh
them
boy.
together.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Good luck.
probably. Oh, thank you. So, are you home yet? Well, it hasn't been that long. How are you getting home?
Subway.
You're still waiting?
About to get on now.
Well, fuck. Okay, I'll see you back home then.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All
And
right.
I'll head home. I'll use the subway as well.
All right.
Hmm.
So you're heading back to the den.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so Soto, you've been at home for a while. What have you been doing?
Let's talk to a demon.
Ooh. In your emotional state, that's the perfect time to speak to a demon.
Oh my
Yeah,
Holy
God.
shit, man. I thought you said you're gonna do some
resentment, Dr. Soto. I sense anger, fear, distrust, but mostly resentment.
People don't see my worth in the things I do.
Bring them to me. I can help you.
I don't think that's gonna help.
It would help me. What is it that you wish of me, Soto? You have called my name.
Knowledge, like always.
Knowledge of what?
The devil.
A Christian construct, child. There is no devil. We are legion.
You sure about that?
What do you mean by devil?
Well, I was talking to some guy, or I read off a book, I would say. And he told me something about a devil.
Perhaps you mean Lucifer, the light bringer.
I guess.
Perhaps you mean Shaitan, Satan, Set.
Guess that's him.
Sabbath. You wish to speak with the Shaitan.
Yeah,
You say such casual words. Do you not fear?
I'm already dead. What is
There
there
are
else to fear?
much worse things than death to fear.
Just teach me how to do it.
Teach you to summon the devil.
Hmm.
For what price?
What do you want?
How is your young lad, your boy?
Timmy? Yeah, he's doing fantastic.
Then I will have his soul. His heart's blood.
I can't give you another kid?
I do not wish another child. This is the one.
I was that pissed off. Fuck it. Yeah, deal.
Very well. Then we shall begin. Bring him to me. Meet me in the temple below.
Okay.
So you go and get Timmy, and you open the door, and he looks up, and he's got a whole bunch of scribblings, and he's done his homework, and he's learned a remarkable amount of chemistry, but he's just not that smart. And he's done as well as you could expect him to do, given the circumstances. And he sees you when you come in, and he puts down the book and sits up straight. Hello.
Oh,
Have,
hello, Timmy.
have you got some food?
Um, I'll follow me. We're gonna get some food.
Oh, are we going out?
Oh, well, I want you to meet somebody.
Am I gonna need my shoes?
No, don't worry about it. You won't need those.
Oh, okay. Mum always said I should wear shoes when I'm meeting somebody. Um, is Mum okay?
Yeah, she is.
Okay, good. Who are we gonna meet?
Oh my God, my favorite person. He's like my bodyguard. I love
You,
him.
you have a bodyguard?
Yeah, he protects my restaurant.
Oh, I didn't know you had a restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Follow
What
me,
sort,
Timmy.
what sort of restaurant is it?
It's a 5-star restaurant. It's super bougie and classy.
What does that mean? Bougie.
Rich people.
Oh, okay. It's dark down here. Do you have any lights on? It's scary.
And don't be afraid in the dark. You should feel safe in it.
Okay. Where are we going?
To meet somebody, I told you.
Do we have to go all the way down the stairs?
Yeah, we do. You want me to carry you?
Yeah.
I'll carry Timmy.
Okay, you carry him down the stairs.
Mhm.
All right. And take him into the temple. Um, and I think the minute you get in there, Timmy starts to kind of realize something's very wrong. Because the temple is quite disturbing, I suspect.
Mhm.
Um, and he starts struggling immediately. Um, and Soto, you can see, although it's not physical, but you can see the presence of the demon in the room, kind of stretching out across the room, filling up the space in the astral plane. He's kind of appearing in your mind um, as this is happening, and he's sort of closing in around the boy. Yes, Soto. Yes, so sweet. Let me taste his blood. Cut him open.
I use Vivistitude. Cut him open.
Where do you cut him open?
Straight down his chest, all the way
Okay.
down to his stomach.
All right, you eviscerate him. Okay.
Mhm.
So he dies horribly, um, and the demon is satisfied. Okay. And in return for this, what did I say?
How again? We talked about the devil before. That's
Right.
why it's
Summoning the
information.
devil. Right. Summoning the
Yeah,
devil.
and I
Right.
was like, sure. And you told me to ask him.
All right.
It's the nomenclature because it's an inaccurate terminology.
Right.
So I guess Lucifer then? Oh, fuck it. Somebody.
Well,
Shaitan.
take your pick. Um,
Yep.
there's a lot of crossover. Um, okay.
Lucifer had his own show, and he was always cool in that show. So let's bring him in
Yeah.
this.
All right. So you're gonna bring a sexy bitch into mortal. All right. Cool. All right. Respect.
Yeah,
Respect.
I don't know who the other guy is, but Lucifer was dope.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to come back to that.
All
Meanwhile,
right.
Kincaid, what have you been up to?
Doing exactly what I told Athena I was going to do. Burning
Feeding.
off some fumes and feeding.
All right.
I
So,
am on the path of king, so I will try to not make them suffer to the best of my ability. I
fair
won't
enough.
drain them completely.
Okay. What do you do once you're done with this process of feeding?
I will make my way back to the Fury's hideout by whichever way deems the well, I mean I can obfuscate, so as long as I stay relatively hidden with celerity, I feel like I'd probably make it there before morning.
All right.
And
Very
I
good.
will probably crawl in through the front doors, disheveled, covered in blood, most of my clothes torn,
And you hit the hay before the sun
and
comes up.
I crawl into my equally disheveled room.
Right. Okay. So, Athena, what do you do for the next few hours before the evening fades and the morn rises?
Right. Yeah, she'll go and make sure that the ghoul is all right. She probably will leave interrogation till later, like tomorrow morning, probably. Well, tomorrow night. Sorry.
Evening.
Yeah, evening. So yeah, she'll just like bring down some food and well, whatever Ezra's made for the ghouls.
Ezra says to you, Athena,
Yeah,
need to talk to you about this new. She's a ghoul, you say.
yeah.
Nobody knows what her name is. Do you know her name?
No,
All right.
old woman. I don't know.
She's acting a bit strange.
What
Won't
do you
talk.
mean?
Not saying anything. Looking around very wide-eyed.
Well, yeah, she probably doesn't know where she's at.
Yeah, but it's not just that, though, is it? It's the grin.
There's a grin.
Yeah. It's the grinning that I don't like. It makes me uncomfortable. I think there's something wrong with her.
All right, that sounds like something worth investigating, don't you? I'm going to go and grab a weapon of some sort, a gun,
Okay.
and a stake. Like,
Okay.
actually, I don't need a stake. I'm just going to grab a gun,
Right.
and a melee weapon of some description.
So, a knife
Probably a
or something?
blade.
A
Yeah.
blade, yeah. Okay. So big, like a machete.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All
All right.
right,
So you've got a
Ezra,
machete.
please keep an eye on the cameras.
So you've got a machete and a gun.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Yes. All right. I'll keep an eye on the cameras then. So you're going to go and talk to her, are you?
Sure am.
All right. I don't blame you for taking those. That seems like a good idea. I mean, she's weird.
What did she say? Did she say anything?
She
Or
didn't say
no,
anything.
mention that she didn't.
No.
Okay. Well, leave it to me. I'm gonna go downstairs.
Right. So you go downstairs, and she's sitting on the couch on a sofa. Her hands and feet are tied. There is a bottle of water nearby, which has not been opened, and she's just sitting on the sofa doing nothing. Maybe there's a TV on. The TV is playing some Wheel of Fortune.
Okay. All right. I
Yes, Sal, I'd like to buy a vowel.
I go over to it and I'm going to turn it off. Yeah. Hello there. Are you okay? Okay, I see. That's one hell of a grin you've got there. Do you want to tell me who you are? Okay, yeah, I can see that you're not going to provide much information for me. Do you want to have a glass of water? How about that?
I need you to help me, she says in a man's voice.
What the fuck? I will like stand back a bit. What the?
That's not important right now, only that I am contacting you through this vessel.
Well, who the fuck are you? No, it does matter to me actually.
I'm
Matters
sure
a
it
lot.
does, and it will be revealed in time. But for now, understand this. I am the founder of the Kamut Pack. I wish to leave. I wish to defect. I want you to help me.
What the fuck is that? Is that some Sabat thing?
You have been in contact with our resource, the Black Sun. 1 second.
Oh, better be food.
Oh, time for food, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, look at that. It's fucking glorious, isn't it?
Look at that, yeah, glorious.
What is it? Is it tomato and cheese?
It is rice with chili and sour cream.
Oh,
Ah.
way better than I thought.
Yeah.
Mm,
Nice.
Fucking lovely.
yeah.
Like I've said it
Very good.
before, it's like anybody who doesn't like rice, you're just not human.
Agreed.
All right, back to it. You got 13 minutes.
So spit it out then. What is that?
You are aware of the Black Sun, yes?
Maybe?
No, you are aware of the Black Sun. I know who you are.
Who am I?
You are Athena.
How do you know who I am?
I do not have much time.
I'm
If you
sure you have
wish,
plenty of time.
if you wish to know the intimate secrets of the Sabbat here in London, then you will help me and
Fine.
free me.
All right, okay. I get out a notepad. I think Athena will always have a pen and paper on her, for important things like addresses. And she has an address book. All right, tell me where you're at.
Go to these coordinates.
Are you fucking serious? Coordinates? Okay, go on.
Blah 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 blah. Gives you some
Yeah.
GPS coordinates.
Okay.
Latitude, longitude.
Yeah.
So what am I dealing with there?
You will find some journals.
Journals, okay, yeah.
Then you will begin to decipher what I have left for you.
Okay, what do you did you oh for fuck's sake. Didn't leave me the fucking cipher though, did he? Did he? Do you want some water? I'll get you some water. I go over and like open up a bottle.
All right.
There you go.
You pour it in.
Yeah, Ezra's going to feed you shortly, okay? Okay, right.
Oh, shite.
Okay, so what do you do?
Gonna go upstairs
Mhm.
and I'm gonna go find Kincaid, Caden,
Caden.
if
Okay.
he's around.
Oh, fuck you again.
Yeah.
What is it
Do
this
you
time?
do you know what the Kamut is?
What?
Kamut?
What's that?
That's what I'm asking you.
Well, I don't fucking know. What is it? Is it some kind of hippie food or something?
That sounds like it, but no, apparently the ghoul started speaking like a man who wanted to defect, whatever the fuck he's doing, probably from the Sabbat. And he said that he was a part of the cult of Kamuto. I didn't quite
Caden
understand.
stands up. He's like, "Take me to her. Make her fucking do it again. I want to.
I can't do it.
Oh,
I took down the coordinates though, so if you want to have a look at that.
fuck Athena. I've got things to do. You get your team together. Make them fucking work this time.
Can I do it tomorrow morning?
It's up to you, Athena.
Tomorrow
You're in
evening.
charge. All right.
Tomorrow evening.
All right.
It's going
Good.
to have to be it because I can't get a hold of Kincaid. He's busy feeding or whatever the fuck he's doing.
He's back. He's upstairs somewhere.
Oh, and then Soto, you know, I want to give it the night, I think.
I don't know where he is. You'll have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Give him a call on the morrow.
On the morrow. Okay.
All right.
You take care. Get some sleep.
I was about to. All right.
Okay.
So everyone goes to sleep at some point.
Do I
Soto,
do too?
Soto, as far as the rest of your situation goes there, the rest of that scene we can leave unspoken for now.
Unspoken?
Mm.
Till he
Yeah.
comes up with an idea.
Yeah, basically.
That's in your favor, trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Because this is very powerful creatures and don't
well,
want
You're
yeah,
dealing with. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. It's,
playing with fire.
I do play with
fire
fire
would
at home
be
sometimes. Oh,
fire would be a pleasant diversion compared to this.
Right. Okay. So, what are you guys gonna do? You sleep.
Yeah.
I
Wake up.
Yeah, I wake up, stumble out of my fucking blood. Well, I know a fuge, I guess it would, or fugue,
Yep.
because I would have actually hunted until full.
All right. When you finally open the door to your room, Kincaid, there is a box at your feet.
What was this? I didn't
It's got
order
your
anything.
it's got your name on it. It's written in very. It looks like fucking child's handwriting with crayon.
Kick it across the
It's
hallway. See if it does anything.
it's of a medium heaviness. It seems to be well packed, whatever it is. Either that or it's not dense all the way through.
I open it with celerity.
You explode with celerity. Kidding.
Excellent.
Um, inside the box, there are new clothes.
What the fuck? I do need a fucking change. I take it in, I change.
All right. Very good. Soto, you wake up at your house, at your apartment, your lab. You don't remember what happened the night before. You remember taking the boy down there. You remember cutting him open. You remember eviscerating him. And after that, everything is just blacked out.
Why don't I just call
You woke up the
Semnock
next night.
and ask him what happened?
So you spend a blood to summon Sebnock. All right.
Yeah.
Soto, you summoned me.
Yeah, what happened last night?
That is between you and the great archfiend Lucifer. I cannot stand in his presence.
Oh, must have been a wild night.
Wild, I imagine.
So what do you know about Lucifer?
What do I know about Lucifer?
Hmm.
The great egregore of our culture, of our time. The subconscious power of all civilization's dark shadow self. Repressed, nightmarish, and yet with the keys to unlock the gate to the unknown.
Wow, he sounds amazing.
You have spent so much time on science. There are limits to what you can learn. Sebnok does not eat curry and rice.
I guess I respond back like, yeah, that's why I'm so interested. You guys could teach me stuff that can be taught by anybody else.
You seek to traverse the left-hand path. Curious. The way of the ego.
I don't know what that path means,
But
but
you would walk upon a path you do not understand.
fuck it, why not?
Well, there are many reasons why not that have been cited by many a great mage over time.
I'm just so bored. Just
You think you're playing with demons, but they are playing with you, Dr. Soko. You cannot control them, not even I.
And that's the fun part about gambling.
This is not a gamble. You are guaranteed to lose. The only question is how long it will take.
And I guess you don't know too much about gambling.
Perhaps in my many thousands of incarnations and time upon the earth, I have learned a thing or two, and perhaps one day you will realize how much I have learned.
The house always wins.
But you are not the house.
Nope. That's if I was the house, it would not be a gamble.
Well, this will be very interesting to watch unfold.
See you later, Subnut.
Good night, Dr. Soto. Be careful.
And I work on spy pigeons in my meantime.
Okay, very good. You're making spy pigeons. Athena?
Okay, so I get up. It takes me a while to get ready. And then I'm going to go downstairs.
All right.
See if I can find Kincaid, because apparently he returned home, so that's good. Home. But anyway, I'll go to his
To his room.
room. Yeah, wherever that
Does
might
she
be.
find you, Kincaid?
Yeah, I'd be dressed by that time because I wake up before everybody, apparently.
Right.
Um,
Path of Kings.
Path of Kings. Yeah, I'll be just sitting on the floor and honestly, I'm not doing fuck all. I'm trying to recall the previous evening, making sure that I didn't actually do undue harm. Remember, went up to fourth.
Knock knock.
20 minutes fuck night. There was one woman on the right corner. She was right fucking blurred. I went from there and went up to fucking Kings Park.
It's
From
not
Kings Park.
fucking there, are you? All right.
You can hear muttering through the door.
Wait. I'm gonna just open the door.
Kings Park, one fucking north.
Hello?
I went for the
Hi.
fuck.
You okay?
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay, good.
Great. Fucking grand.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit on edge after what happened last night. So, if I hear chanting or mumbling, I don't know what to think.
No, I get it. It's, just ignore that pile of clothes right there. I'm gonna burn it.
Why?
It is
Not your
pretty
style.
gory. It's pretty gory.
Oh, right. Oh, that pile. Okay. The clothes you were wearing last night.
Yeah, if you heard anything before, it's something for how to do. It's like I just want to make sure that I'm not doing undue harm. So I try to walk through my previous evening, the people that I met, mostly women, sometimes men.
I'll crouch down on the floor with him. Okay. So did you?
So I started here. I went
Right.
fucking north, went to fourth, on the fourth and Hill, then from Hill went to King's Cross, and from King's Cross went further north. I just kept fucking going north, and then I get in circling back, hit the Thames, and then came all the way back here. I'm fairly certain I didn't kill anyone. Fairly certain. But there's a lot of fucking blood in those clothes. Got me worried.
Well, I don't really know what to say, I'm afraid. I'm glad
You know, I meant to
you're
say fucking everything. You came into me, mine.
yeah. Okay. Well, at least you're okay. You know, I do like to go around and make sure that everyone's fine, because it's not like what we're going up against. It's not great. Those fucking creatures. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to put that into words if someone was to ask me to describe it. So yeah, we've been through a lot. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you now. Going
I'm
to
not
call
going to tell you
everyone.
about
I'm
prison.
going to call Soto back over. I don't know if he's going to respond, but yeah, it was a shot. I've got a lot of stress on my plate right now, by the way.
You do know what you need to fucking do with him then. He's not gonna come here. What of what's happened there? You're gonna have to go to him. Go to his haven.
I'd
You're gonna
rather
put.
not.
I don't fucking give a rat's ass what you fucking want. You know what you need to do. You knew what kind of disrespect was thrown down, whether he deserved it or not. And you're telling him to come here. Fuck off.
You want me to go and get him?
Heh. I don't like him. I don't respect him. I don't love him. But you need him.
I don't know about that, but well, give. Okay, fine. I'll go.
Get out of your fucking ego. You need him.
Do you want to come along with me?
Fuck no.
Great. So I'm going on my own. Oh, I despise that place. It's too fucking fancy on the inside, pretentious on the outside. Hate it.
So how's your time being a leader? You
I'm
loving
not a
it now?
leader. I'm a lieutenant. Caden's the leader. He's thrusting more responsibility onto me than I can handle.
So you've not heard half the conversations. Every time he's been asking you to take the lead, to be the one. He's looking at you more and more.
I know, I get that, but I'm doubting my ability to when nobody's listening to me.
I'm fucking listening. And I tried to put you in a position where you could actually put things to rest. I brought Durga, I brought Caleb into a position of neutrality where you could actually talk some fucking sense into Sato. And what did you fucking do? You walked away like a bitch.
I was about to explode. I was going to rip his fucking head off.
That would have been better than what you did.
I will storm off before I destroy his bedroom all over again.
Yeah,
All
because
right.
truth fucking hurts.
And I will just say, useless fucking cunt.
Okay. I think we'll leave the game there
And
then
then
tonight.
I will.
You're muted.
I think we'll leave the game there then, I think, tonight.
Okay. God damn it.
As Athena storms out of Kincaid's bedroom, choosing not to smash it, making the right decision. She made one good choice tonight so far. It's only just the
What?
beginning of the night. You've only just woken up. You know,
That's sure.
it could be worse.
Mhm.
All right, so we're gonna go raid somebody. That's what we do.
Yay!
Yay! Everybody say yay! Raid!
Woot,
Hurrah!
woot, woot, woot.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
We're going to be playing a bit later in less than an hour.
Yep. So don't get too invested in whatever it is we're going to raid, because we'll be back in like an hour, less than, as you say, with some D&D. But in the meantime, you might as well raid somebody.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy that we've had 9 to 12 people tonight.
Yeah,
So,
and
Yeah.
if you're still
appreciate that.
sticking around, we are trying to get to that 500 follower mark. So we'd really love it if you could just click the little follow button and you know, because we love you, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
So it'd be great.
Hugs
And
and hugs and vampire kisses.
if you feel like throwing money around, you can subscribe, which gets you some other bonus benefits as well. Who are we going to raid is the question. Let's look for somebody of a similar size and shape to us. Well, they speak German, so we'll skip them. Sorry. Dragon Age Inquisition. That's a video game.
Yeah, it's a fucking good one.
Is it?
Yeah.
One of Charlie's favorites.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
we'll raid them then.
Dragon
Okay.
Age Origins. And I would die on that fucking platform.
It's so fucking good.
Alright, well, they're going to
Yeah.
get a surprise because there's
Bye.
5 people
Bye,
there.
everyone.
More of
Have
a
fun.
Mass
So have a
Effect
good night.
dude.
We'll see you guys soon in
Yeah,
less
well,
than an hour.
maybe
Here we
a
go.
little bit.
Bye-bye.
Bye, goodbye.